Okay, I'll kick off. Thanks everybody, all three of you. We're sort of at half strength. I thought we were going to have 5 with a couple not being able to make it, dental business and whatnot, but we're cracking on. So we've got Elric, Noida and Gungo. Now I think for Gungo last week you should be up to 10th level, so just check your
Yes.
hit points and things and your token and all that sort of palaver. And Elric and Noida, just check your token as well, like remove temporary hit points, but check that you should be at max for level 9. So I was... Let's have a look.
Yep, everything in order.
I was going to go back through give a bit of a summary for last week, and I was just and I started to think, oh, hang on a sec. So you started out travelling the coast because I thought, this is a nautical campaign, but it can be a bit tired sailing around fighting pirates for 20 levels or however far we get. But while you're travelling the coast, got to Dragon's Roost, the large fishing town. We set off an adventure to try and look at a crashed ship off to the islands of Gardalun, basically Viking berserker type, where they had not so much sailing ships but longboats and that sort of thing. But there you found a crashed spelljammer ship, an airship. Investigated some sea caves where there was I think a hag or some ghosts and things. Got some cool weed that a local granny could make you some water breathing potions, sorely needed at that point. Visited the mines of Barenzo and met your first mind flayer, a wounded and subsequently vampirized mind flayer, and you managed to actually kill it, even though it sort of snuck up and crawled across the ceiling towards you. It was a little bit injured, but yeah, so you saw it off and wandered into the Underdark looking for adventure. We quickly turned about face and got out, and finally got back on the scent of what was going on with these the survivors of this spelljammer ship. Wreck of the Golden Crown, sunken slaver. Lamenting lighthouse on the way back from sorting out the Viking troubles in the islands of Gardalun, and there learned about the Kraken Society, the plans of some sort of deep ones to infiltrate it, take over, and from there control the coast, possibly returning it to the ocean, somehow a second Great Deluge. And I won't go through more of that, but I can see 5 or 6, you've been all over the place, zipping about, and you're searching now for a ancient elven city, now submerged, no longer under the control of elves. At one stage it was in the control of drow, but no more. And it's like an Atlantis type city, but now the lair of the Kraken. The pirate king who you've defeated was a Kraken high-ranking cultist, and you found out that the pirates had no knowledge of this, but he learned and developed his affinity for the Kraken and their worship and the cult in his home islands, which are some very remote islands far out to sea along a string of a bit of an archipelago. And that's where you found yourself now, in searching for any clues as to where this city is. And you're in at a location called the Purple Rocks. There's 2 islands that make up the Purple Rocks. One of those, the one that you're on now, is often gives refuge and resupply to ships that come in. But otherwise, it's a pretty much very poorly presented fishing village. You've seen lots of creepy stuff. I don't know if anyone... that would be you, Gunko, wouldn't it? do you want to give us a bit of a summary for the others? Because they've just come off the ship. That you.
Yeah.
What's
So,
going on, Gongo?
seen some pretty creepy stuff. We saw a guy cuff up an eel, and then someone cook and eat that eel. We saw some huge turtle get pulled out of the water and butchered. What was the other thing we saw? We saw some other things that turned our stomach a little. Oh, we went. That's right. We went and found a ancient temple, and there was this statue there to an ancient god, and we saw a rotting body hanging on there, and there was some weird creature came out of there, which wasn't too pleasant either.
Oh,
Ever since then, Feldman's been acting real strange as well.
Yes.
Oh boy.
oh,
You went to visit the king of this island. There's two sea kings, one for each of the two islands. Trisk, you know of, has no visitors, no foreigners are allowed on that island. That's for the council only. And so you went and saw this king, and they said, sure, no problem. Go to your. They've given you free rooms. In fact, who was it that they managed to masquerade as a deep cultist?
Oh yeah, we now have Deep Lord Vinius in our party.
He showed some of the writings of the deep speech, and he had the medallion from the guy that you killed, and he sort of flashed his medallion and said, well, I too am a deep lord, and I will be joining the council and having discussions on Trisk later. And they said, oh, okay. And there's supposed to be some sort of ceremony at about 2 a.m. this night, and you've gone back to your tavern to rest. Just have a bit of a crash out, but because you're going to go and check out this ceremony at 2 a.m. in the morning, which happens in on the cliff tops, where there's this stone mesas in a ring. But you've been awakened and by the king in long robes, hood pulled over, and he has. Let's have a look. He has. He's absolutely looks almost insane, but also terrified. And he has told you. Let's have a look. I'm paraphrasing here because it all happened last week. But he said the Kraken is dead. Our God is no more. I'm sure of it. My connection is gone, and the visitors have taken over. He said that his own brother was turned into one of the visitors, a purple-skinned thing with tentacles. And there's these two visitors that, in particular, one is a slender, veiled woman, and another one is I think, introduced themselves as Lusdragal. And you recognise Lusdragal from Lusdragal's shield, which you're still carrying, but it's all covered, wrapped up, and in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Now there was a little more, a couple more comments. Oh, and he says he's been begging you, pleading with you to just get off the island and get out now, and he can't trust anyone on the island. And let's see.
He wanted us to take him with him, did he?
Oh yeah, he wants you to rescue him.
Yeah.
Seeking Franis. The Rocklanders, we venerate the Kraken, Slar Krathel. He's been killed by aberrant forces. The Kraken lairs north of Trisk in an underwater city of Asgal, but no sense, no feeling have I felt since the coming of the visitors. One of them one of those creatures that he's sure were the reason for the Slarkrathel's demise transformed my brother into one of their kind. And you've been rushing downstairs, I think bundled him up and said, okay, we'll go out and let's go down to the tap room. And in the tap room, it's pretty much clear. There's a few lanterns and lights and things, but it looks like it's been cleared out. And there's 4 of these Vilkstead berserkers, warriors with that while they're still well muscled and fit looking, their skin looks a bit saggy, and it's so much that it drags down their face, and you see the roomy sort of pink under their eyes. And their hair is sort of slick and oily, matted to their heads. Despite that, they're still wielding, wicked axes. And what's worse is one of the 2 figures that you'd met, or at least seen in the castle, is also there. An enormous, basically suit of armour. Looks like. I can show you this suit here. I think I've got a. I don't know if you can see that.
See the token.
Yeah. If you're sharing some material, we don't see it.
Okay. Let me just edit and make sure that it's.
Yeah, you can click on it yourself if you go over to the journal there.
Oh, okay. See it.
Okay.
Oh.
Tiny little slit to look through. It looks really strange, but sort of arcane and mechanical as well.
That's Lasdragal.
Lasdragal.
Zergal, and we have his shield.
Yeah, that's the shield that we got, the one that Ed played around with that night, that fateful night.
Yep.
Let's give it back to him. He's probably missing it.
Well,
And,
okay, yeah, I guess we can't talk about it at the moment because he's right there.
yeah.
So the berserkers, they look sickly, right?
They do.
Do they
That's
look
how
like,
everyone in this town looks like that, though.
Yeah.
okay, but do they look like that's that boy right before he transforms? on
Not
the
really. No, not really.
Okay, it's a different kind of.
Yeah.
Got it.
They look a little bit like those people that you saw with Piscine sort of features.
Okay, is that how we're starting, facing off against these guys?
Yes, yeah, and Lasdragal has in that really deep sort of arcane sort of crackling voice has pointed to the king and says seize him.
Okay, the king's with us.
Yes.
I'm sorry to inform you, sir, but we already called dibs.
What are you going to do with him?
The armor sort of just starts striding across the room towards you.
Why don't you stay there, friend, and talk to us before someone gets hurt?
And these guys start coming, no voices. Although these warriors start to sort of, seems like they're frothing themselves up into some sort of frenzy or something.
All right.
Okay, I think that's close enough.
Okay, you see some sort of glowing. There's some runes or writing or scroll, ornate scroll work on the suit of armor.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just check. He seems to be just sort of standing still, as if he's sort of powering up in some way.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we can talk this out, can we?
Let's have a look. Sorry. Oh, trying to find something. I had it on the screen a second ago.
Hmm?
Here we go. Got it.
I know you're not in initiative yet, but if this started advancing even further, I would start casting Wall of Fire.
Okay.
Yeah, Gungo wants to cast a spell if they go any closer as well.
Okay. All right. All four of them sort of take a step back.
I can't believe that worked.
And the suit of armour sort of points at you, Gungo.
Are we going to do something or?
Yeah. Do you want to? Well, let's roll initiative anyway, because.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Hang on, I'll just get my counter turn order up. I think it's empty, so you can go for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to click the token.
Five's not good.
Come on. Isn't showing up.
Hey, you got 19. It's got it there.
No, it was 12 original, but it doesn't add me to the order.
Oh, okay. Right.
Come on.
Okay, so I can see a 12 there from Noida.
There we go. Yep. Sorry, I had to roll again to add myself.
20 for Elric. Oh, 5 for Gungo. Okay. All right. And I can see, let's see the first one there. All right, sorting, which will mean Elric first, and then the Berserkers will be off the charts there. So, Elric, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. I want to cast Sanctuary on the king.
Okay.
So that's a bonus action. I'm trying to figure out if I want to start a fight or if I want to hold my action here. I think I'm going to cast Entangle on these three right here. It's a 20-foot square, so.
Okay.
2 spells.
Okay, Entangle.
I think it'll hit all three of them. Let me see. Yeah. It's a 20-foot square.
Okay, so Entangle goes off. What do they have to do?
Strength saves.
Save. All right, strength saves. All right, we've got the middle one there fails, so I'll put a net over him. But the other two pass. And if you want to put the Entangle into the chat, that'll be good.
That's right. and he's going to stay put on the stairs.
Okay.
That work? Okay. Oops. All right, cool.
You good? Okay, king you can see is between you. Oh, you can only get 2 of them from the looks of it.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. Well, the middle one was the one that failed anyway, so...
Yeah, so... But all right.
Yep, okay.
I don't know if that's going to be a nuisance there, but it is.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so the king has sanctuary.
Okay. And you've got...
And that's sanctuary. Basically, anybody tries to attack him or make any...
It's 2 spells though. You can't.
How did you get the sanctuary and the entangle up?
Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Forgot my rules for a second. It's been a month since I played. In that case, I am going to take back the entangle.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
I'm going to ready my guiding bolt. I can do guiding bolts. Okay.
Are you doing the sanctuary though?
Yes, I am going to do sanctuary.
Okay, so that's your spell, that's your action.
That's my bonus action.
Right, but you can't sort of ready half of something and then still do a bonus action. So you use your action to ready. Oh, you can do the bonus action anytime, can't you? It's not like dependent on your action.
Yep.
Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Some bonus actions are when you take the attack action, you can do blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're ready, then you can't. But okay, that's fine. So what are you going to ready?
Can I? Yeah, can I use one of my prayer beads as an action, and even though it's a spell?
I think it is still casting a spell.
Yeah, it's still a spell.
Okay. So I'm just going to. That's it. Then I'm just going to do that. We cast Sanctuary and.
Okay.
Yeah.
No movement. In that case, we will.
Nope.
Go down a little to the berserkers. Okay. They froth up and go charging into you, Gungo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, one of them is going to have to dash to get to you. Okay, so we've got some attacks. Okay, I'm a class 20, Gungo?
Yeah, exam class 19.
Okay. And a crit, 25. Another turn that crit. Oh shit! I should be doing this one at a time. Oh, we've got the damage there, I think. Oh no, we don't. Okay. So let's have a look. I'll go back. Ah, that's a painful. That's a pain. I thought I could just. Anyway, no problem. Okay, so we've got a 14 to damage. And
14 damage.
Yep, and
Okay.
then an 18. And then a 11. I'm a class 17, Gungo.
No, that's a miss. He's got 19.
I'm a class 22 is a hit. It does 11 damage. And the last one is a crit as well. Oh my god. Doing, pretty bad damage. 11 damage. And they, now that you're up and you see them, they look human. They've got the same greasy hair and so on. And they're howling like berserkers. You've seen this before. that's the end of their attacks, and they are all reckless, just for your benefit, so you know. Which means we move on to Noda.
So the staircase we are on, I imagine going like the second story.
Yes.
Right. It might be a bottom, but I would suggest that we retreat into that corridor.
If you go up the stairs further, there will be a balcony that runs all the way along, with then doors that lead off into bedrooms and things.
Yeah, so basically what I want is like narrow corridor so they cannot go around Gango.
Right. Oops.
Tight squeeze in here.
Whereas the stairs you're on right now are very wide.
Mm.
And what do you want to do? What's your action?
Okay, I will cast with my ratio feature darkness.
Okay. Darkness.
Play. There you go. 15-foot radius, so kind of like centered around here, so that all the guys surrounding, they can see.
Okay.
I'll call to Gango, we should retreat, and because they don't see, they don't have any attacks of opportunity. Because you have to see the target disengage. And I would start ushering the king towards the corridor.
Okay. All right, so I'll put you guys, you and the king, up on this balcony.
Right.
And I'll draw in a balcony just to give you a bit of something to stand on.
Perfect.
And I'll just move it to the back. So the king comes up on top as well. How's that looking? That
works.
make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of overhanging the bar. There's a balustrade and so on. Okay. Anything else, Noda?
No, I would just use more of my movements, to get as far away as possible.
Okay. All right. Okay, you don't see anything, but you feel something, some sort of dread to your right, up on the stairs, Noida.
Oh no.
Let's see. And then suddenly there's this crack, and it's not in your ears, it's in your head.
Oh.
And this wave of sort of psychic energy comes sailing across you, and you need to do an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. Oh no.
Yeah.
There we go. It'll be 16.
Ooh. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough for you. All right, so you pass that, and you sort of fight it off. see. And you see this figure, the robed woman, now standing on the stairs before you.
Alright. Okay.
I'm just going to... I'll put a token there for you. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm on a different map here where I've got all my tokens. Paste.
I remember her.
Okay. Frannis, on the other hand, falls over. And his ears are bleeding.
Okay. So the king is unconscious.
He's unconscious, yeah.
But he's got sanctuary on him.
Yeah, so he hasn't been targeted by anything.
Mm-hmm. Sanctuary doesn't work on AoEs.
Area effect, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, you hear... Actually, Noida, you can probably see over this dark vision. Gunko, you hear this whining sort of metallic sound, and then suddenly what sound like a stream of fire, like a wall of fire, just... And Noida, you see this armour shoot up in the air, not like a comet or anything, but just... looks like a Hulkbuster suit.
Uh-huh.
And it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's at the level of your balcony, but it hasn't got to the balcony yet.
All right.
And it gestures at you with both fists, and you need to make a intelligence saving throw.
All right. Oh, that's not good. 4.
Okay, so this does target you and you only. But yeah, you fail, and
is it ability or a spell?
it's a. You didn't see a spell being cast. You mean have you got like magic resistance or something?
No. Just I have a counter spell, just in case.
Oh no, so yeah, you don't see any spell being cast.
Right.
But you feel this intense pain in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like your brain's about to explode, and you take 22 damage.
Ooh,
Psychic.
that's a lot.
Psychic.
Psych. 22.
Yep.
Ow.
We're all going to end up in the nut house.
Gunko.
Okay, so Gungo is going to. Gosh, I guess running is still. So upstairs there, next to Noida or something like that, there's rooms or something we can get into with like windows outside and all that sort of stuff. Is there? Or?
Yep.
Okay, so Gungo will. I think he's gonna. Yeah, he'll move up here then.
Okay. Out of the
Out of melee. Yep. So that's what 5, 10, 15. Can he scoop up the king?
Yes, I would think that's your action though. You're retrieving a body.
Okay.
So you're not sort of picking up a short sword or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
I'm happy if if you want to make that a bonus action. That's okay too.
Okay, he'll use his bonus action to pick him up, and then he'll run into the room.
Yep.
And what we're upper level, so how far up would we be?
More than 15 feet off the ground.
Okay.
You can see
And how far from the...
You can see
Yeah,
the
so
Hulkbuster just hovering there in midair, and you can also see the robed lady that just sort of did some sort of psychic blast onto Noida and the king.
Yeah, okay.
She's not touching the ground either. It looks like she sort of drifts around like a, I don't know, Eastern European, the dance that they do where that looks like they're just coasting around with the long dress.
Yeah. Yep,
On
gotcha.
rollers.
Okay, so Gunga's just going to run into the room. He's just going to drag the king.
Yep.
He's going to slide him under a bed,
Okay.
and then so I'll say he's used his action for that, and then he's going to rage and climb out the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you can go to opening the window can be your free action because there's it's not locked or anything special, and you can get over to the bedroom window at that point and get to the window. There's a window sill, but it just sort of drops into the street below.
He's going to jump. Can he just jump out? Like just straight through?
Yeah.
Do
still
that.
Take a little bit of damage, but you are raging.
Yeah. Yep. He'll do that.
Okay, you'll take 4 damage as you land.
Okay. That'll be him done.
Okay. Elric.
And you left the king behind?
You don't know.
Well,
You don't know.
probably don't know what he did. Yeah.
You saw
You shoved him under a
Gungo.
bed and jumped out a window.
You saw Gungo go into the bedroom, and then
Okay.
you didn't hear anything else.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast Thunderwave at this big dark bubble in front of me, where these guys were.
All right. You
I'm going to
clench
do
your
it
fist.
fourth level.
Ooh, nice one. Okay, roll your damage. Nice one. 26
So they need to
damage.
make a 17 con save.
Oh, okay. We've got, and they get knocked back, don't they?
Yes.
15 foot,
Yeah.
if I recall.
And the one that saves takes half damage and isn't pushed back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 2 of them. Oh, you can get all 4 with the thunder wave.
Yeah. 15-foot square.
Yeah. So 2 of them save and 2 of them don't.
Okay.
And you hear this doof, 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 as slavering berserkers go tumbling down the stairs.
Okay. I'm going to then follow Gungo.
Okay.
Into this room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 regular movement will get you into the bedroom, just beyond the doorway.
Okay.
Of course, the king's. You can't see Gungo. You can't see the king. You can see an open window. Shh. You might hear Gungo calling from outside.
Okay. I'll hold my turn at the window.
Okay.
I mean, not hold my turn. I'm done at the window.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'm going to cast. Not cast. I'm going to use my hidden step to disappear. That's my bonus action.
Okay. All right. So you go invisible. You're in the room. Ghosting there. 2 berserkers come up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3.
Did you apply their damage?
Not yet.
Okay.
2 of them were prone, weren't they?
Yeah, 2 of them had to dash to get there. So they spent half the move to get up and then spent their whole dash action to get there.
So there is a chance I will live.
There's a chance you'll what, sorry?
Chance I will live.
Yes, there
To
is.
get this one. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We've got some attacks. 2 berserkers go. Armor class 16.
Miss.
Ooh.
Yep.
Armor class 17.
That hits, but I'm gonna shield.
Okay, you throw out a shield and clang, it misses. And then the second one attacks. Armor class 17, that's going to miss as well.
Yep.
And armor class 24.
17 plus 5, yeah, hits.
Okay, so that will do 8 points of damage.
Sorry, how many?
8.
8. Oh. Survivable.
Yep. And Noida, the one that hit you seems to be smiling, but as he smiles, it looks really strange. His face seems to sort of split along the smile like you would expect. You know, that's what mouths are, but it also splits long ways.
All right.
And the face peels apart like an orange, and you can see he doesn't have. While he's got some vestigial human-like teeth, on the inside it's all spines pointing inwards. Like
Again, full on Demogorgons from.
yeah, very much. Yeah, very much like that. Yeah.
Right.
Reminds you of a double-jawed eel.
Mm-hmm.
And it hisses at you.
I imagine he was already cowering when they started swinging, so now he just cowers even further.
Okay. The Noida, it's your turn. They've just swung, and you can see the other Nurse Wick and the Lusdragal. It's just out of range of you right now.
Right.
I don't know if darkness is concentration, just in case that's.
Yeah, it is. Roll. I mean, it doesn't do anything in there anyway. I would just drop it.
Yep. Okay.
But I might need it again on myself, unless. What is the spell?
So it's up to you now. You're sort of surrounded by 6 enemies.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast the darkness again. This time, centered on me,
Okay.
so I can run into the room before triggering attacks. Actually, no. Why would I waste the spells? I'll just disengage.
Okay. So disengage, and then move into the bedroom. So I'll just 1, 2. So 10 feet gets you, or not gets you well into the room. You can't see anything. You can hear Gungo calling from below, and you can see the window is open. The curtains are sort of on the outside, sort of flapped to one side. And
Well, clearly Gungo and Elric took the king and jumped out of the window, so I'm gonna follow.
Okay, you go over to the window and you see Gungo. What's Gungo doing down the bottom there?
Well, he's still on the ground, I reckon.
Yes, you can see him on his butt, sort of like he's going to get up at some point.
Right.
He's holding his ankle, giving it a bit of a rub.
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough movement to jump out of the window.
You can jump out of the window if you want.
Okay, I'll just yell at Gungo to catch me.
Okay. All right. So,
Use my reaction to roll out of the way.
okay. You take 6 damage.
Ow.
As Gungo sort of, you do the, you got me, and you do the mosh pit stage dive, and your mates just took a step to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's have a look. You find yourselves in the street. Where are we? I'll get rid of the PCs that are not actually here to draw your attention to where you are. There. So you've leapt out of a building, landed in the street. It's just a pretty badly paved road, and it's drizzling with rain, and you can hear the ocean lapping against the shore to the north of where you are.
Right. I imagine that's where our ship is. So
Yeah, that's right. So that was Noida. So
Mhm.
you don't see any. We're still in initiative. Let's have a look.
I haven't jumped yet. I think I had enough movement to make it to the window, and
That's
then I went
right.
invisible. So.
That's right. Okay, so Elric, I'm going to put you into just this room for the want of having a room, and you're sort of stepping off
Okay.
to one side or something, and this robed figure comes sort of drifting into the room, and sort of pauses there and sort of lifts one finger to her temple, but hasn't noticed you. Let's have a look. I'll just zoom in on vision a little bit here. Okay. Then you hear the same like rockety sort of sounds, and then at the ground floor you hear doof, 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 as some sort of steps recede into the background. Then move on, and it's Gungo, your turn. What do you want to do?
So we can't see Elric because he's invisible.
No, you can't see.
Okay. Gungo's just going to. So how far are we? Or is that the front door just next to us?
No, it's
Or-
not. It'll be a door that
Okay.
goes into the kitchens or whatever.
Okay. All right. He'll say he'll just say he'll just shout out, "Come on, King! Let's get you to the boat!" And he'll get up
Yep.
and start running towards the boat.
Okay, so 15 foot is spent
And,
moving.
and it was he'll say to Noida, "Get to the boat." He's going to so stand up, which will be 20 feet of his movement.
Okay.
And he's going to I guess I'll see when I move, will I? He wants to find somewhere to hide.
Yep.
I don't know whether is there somewhere over here he can hide behind or
Yeah, plenty of cover here and there, barrels and things like that, doorway,
Yep.
sort of entrances, alcoves.
he'll do that. He'll hide and he'll I guess just drink a potion of healing because I don't think he's got anything better than that. So yeah, he'll drink whatever. I'll just look at whatever healing potion he's got. Oh yeah, okay. He'll drink a potion of healing. That'll be him done.
Okay.
And hide.
Okay. All right, so you can roll the healing potion. Elric, I've got a token there for you.
Okay.
And the instead of the veil lifting with like as someone would with two hands, some tentacles sort of come underneath the veil and lift it back, and you can see this pulsating purple head underneath.
Okay, so she's still in the room.
She's still in the room, and she's just over at the window looking out.
Okay.
You can hear the you hear the berserkers go, tumbling down the stairs, and they also seem to shout at themselves amongst one another in this sort of guttural, gurgling, drowning type speech, and then you hear their footsteps all rushing into the distance as well. And then it's Noida, and then Elric.
Right. I'll
Just
just
finish
follow. Yeah, I'll just follow Gungo.
Okay, so you can move yourself
2,
up to
3,
follow
4.
Gungo.
6. Yeah. Like, I guess I'll dash 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4 around the corner as well.
Okay. Now, are you just running sort of full pilt, or are you, moving?
Yeah. Do like a little skid.
Sprinting away.
And
yeah, okay.
yeah. And I don't know, maybe it will take me a second to realize that there is no king in there. And just like start looking around.
Okay. All right.
And that's it.
Django, I left him behind. We're going to take care of ourselves.
What? But
They didn't want us.
Yeah, but he came to us for help.
He got us into trouble.
We get ourselves into trouble all the time.
Well, why do we need his help for then?
I don't know.
Actually, maybe we should let him join the party. Hey, I've got that guy's shield. Maybe we can do something with it. But if I get it, we'll probably talk too long, haven't we? I guess.
Yeah. Short, sharp message. Okay, so Elric, what are you going to do?
Alright, can I use Thunderwave to try to push it out the window? I'll
Yes,
move right
you can.
here.
Yeah. So you move away, cast Thunderwave. It has to do a saving throw.
I just catch that one at level 1.
Okay.
7.
It fails, despite
Okay.
being the magic sort of flows around it a little bit, but you've caught her by surprise, and she goes flying out the window. 1, 2, 3, and then sails and tumbles to the ground.
Okay. Can the king, is he conscious? Can I find him?
You can't see him anywhere.
Like, I look around for the king, because I heard Gungo say, "Hey, king, let's go," and I look around for him.
Okay, well you can hear Gungo down the street.
Right, but it sounds to me like you left the king behind, so I'm going to look around for the king.
You've got no way no indication that the king's been left behind.
Okay.
Like, he didn't say he was leaving behind. He actually picked him up, raced out, and then there's an open window.
All right. Well, I'll wild shape into a bird, and I'll catch up with everybody.
Ooh, is that bonus for you, or is that an action?
It's a bonus action. Okay, wait. It's a bonus action for me to turn into my starry form, so I guess I have to do that.
Can you fly in that?
So I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
No, see, this is an action. I can.
Yeah,
I can't.
I think it's the moon circle guys that can turn into.
All right, so I'm gonna jump out the window after the creature fell out. I'm just gonna try to jump on top of them and add some more damage, and then run.
Oh, okay. So you actually run and do the whole Captain America leap. Let's see. And you land and take 8 points of damage. I'll let you either do acrobatics or athletics to try and do as much damage and let him take the same as her.
Acrobatics. Nice. Crit.
All right. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, you do a crit and you go slam, and you twist your ankle and take 8 damage, but you do double that to her.
Take that! And I run.
You're doing pro wrestling and you land with your elbow on a temple or something.
The people's elbow.
Okay, all right, awesome. Just save. I don't know if you can see hit points on this creature yet. I'm just trying to get it so that I can show you. Okay, and you've used probably 3. Yeah, you've used all your movement to get to that point. You've probably got another 5 or 10 feet of movement.
Okay. I will run as far as I can
Okay.
away from her
So,
towards Gungo.
so while you've twisted your ankle,
Okay.
you've landed on your feet, so you're not prone. And so I'll put you, and you land on her, crunch, snap goes a neck, and then or something, and then you go running on.
Okay. I think I still have a bonus action because I
Yeah.
didn't do the wild shape, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty convinced these guys are not gonna leave us alone, so I'm going to go ahead and do the wild shape
Starry form.
into starry form.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
and that
right.
gives me a shot.
Ooh. Okay. So
as
you're
an
doing
archer,
a
so
running
I'm gonna use-
battle.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the bonus action. Oops, probably misses.
Oh, you spin around,
Twelve.
try out the old Parthian shot over the shoulder as you scoot out, but you're still aglow with your awesome acrobatics performance. Sails off, pinging off the metal breastplate. Okay, the other. You see her get to her feet, and she sort of just stands up as if someone is lifting her up. You know, she just sort of lifts off the ground. And let's see. Okay, and she vanishes. Just. And then you.
That's a neat trick.
Then you hear as Luzdrugal comes stomping around the corner. And Luzdrugal gestures at you, Elric, and you need to do an intelligence saving throw.
Not very good at those. Actually, I am.
Oh, 24. Wow. Okay. So, Luzdrugal's tried to sort of break your mind, but fails and has done full movement. So, Gunko, it's you now.
Okay, Gunga said, okay, well, let's give this a try. And he's going to pull out his pistol.
Okay.
Now, first, he tried to hide last round, so is he hidden from Luzdrugal?
Do your stealth check.
16.
Okay, so it's very hard to tell if Luzdrugal can see
Okay.
you or not in the armour, but
All right.
doesn't seem to be like staring straight at you.
So Gunga's going to slide his pistol out of his holster, line him up, and give him... So, okay. Well, I guess from here I'd be at an advantage, so I'll just roll for an advantage and then you can work it out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll either take the first one or both of them.
22.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so he'll get... If he's hidden, he'll get sneak attack as
You
well.
do get sneak attack.
So 10 damage.
Okay.
And because he's got the crusher ability,
Yeah.
he can push him back 5 feet.
Okay.
So ping, like shoot him,
And then
knock him back 5 feet.
He staggers back.
And then because he's got the gunnery feat, he doesn't have a reload penalty and he can have a second shot at him.
All right. So you
Nice.
quickly.
And watch him fell when 24.
Oh, hits again.
Oh.
9 damage, push him back another 5 feet.
Oh, nice. He's now in the middle of the street.
And he'll just say, let's go, and just start running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see? Yeah, okay. He's gonna... I don't want to leave you guys behind. Yeah, he'll just try and hide again. He'll just bonus action hide again.
Okay. There's in your where you are there is sort of in the open street. There's a bit of an alleyway 5 feet back off to one side if you want to duck in there.
Oh. Yeah, do that.
That'll give you some. It needs to be partially obscured of something. Okay, so that's you done. Awesome. So
Yep.
you're like you've got what did you just call it? Bludgeoner feet?
He's got Crusher,
Crusher.
feet. Yeah, so when he does bludgeoning damage, he
Right.
can push something back 5 feet.
Okay, so you're like
Yeah.
Thor. You've just thrown a hammer twice at Hulk. And he's
Yeah.
gone-
That's it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that's Gungo. Elric.
It's Noida's turn, right?
All right, is it? Where am I? I've got Elric above.
Noida goes before me.
Oh,
Yep.
for some reason I've got you in there twice. I don't know how that happened. So Berserkers.
Oh, I re-rolled.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't see it on my side, so.
Okay. All right. So finally,
I see a complete different turn order, I think. I see only Berserkers, not Elric on it.
It's because we rolled initiative on a different map. It won't.
Ah, that's fine.
But Anthony would be able to see on his map still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it was Gango, Berserkers, Gango, and then me.
Berserkers go after me.
Berserkers, yeah, you, Noida, and then me.
you, yeah, then I'll go.
I was on 5 or something like that.
Okay.
So I just finished my turn then.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess me. No, Berserkers.
Yeah.
Berserkers. Okay, so I won't worry too much about it. But you hear the Berserkers and they come belting around the corner, and you see them.
Right. Okay, so they don't.
Yeah, they've
Do anything else?
they've dashed, and they're in the middle of the street, sort of halfway between Elric and Lasdragal,
Okay, and I'll go 1,
just sprinting at
2.
full speed.
3. While running, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna put a. Elric is in the way. I'm gonna twin spell haste on Elric and myself.
Okay.
Yeah, within 30 feet.
Okay, so
So
haste is on you, and did you say Noida or Gungo?
Noida and Elric. Because I
Ah.
can see Elric here.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. Okay. So you guys are both hasted, double speed, and you get an extra action, which
Yeah.
could be dash or attack or whatever.
So, and plus 2 to AC, and dex saving throws.
Okay.
So, now with that extra action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the extra haste action dash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're past Kankai.
And my movement is actually double, so that's 12.
Yeah, you're going to be very speedy man.
Yeah, I don't know which way is both. I'm just running around. Do I find it?
Okay,
And
there's the
okay.
Berserkers finally. I was trying to paste them into the map and it wasn't working. Okay, so let's see, where... Oh, right. So you're right up in there, Doc's going, where the fuck's our boat?
Yeah, I ran so fast I didn't even notice Gango hiding there.
Okay, yep, you just sprint. You just, Gungo, you just saw Noida sprint past you. Are you leaning backwards as you run? Like,
Yes. Yeah, my legs do that wheel thing, like in
Oh, yeah.
cartoons.
yeah, your legs are faster than your head and torso. If you practice
I have
it, yeah, Elric, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I have an action and then a haste action. Is that right?
You
Yeah.
can do a dash with a haste action, or there's a couple of other actions you can do as well. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So can I stick and move? Can I like attack? This is my turn too. Can I attack this guy? And then dash and run.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you've got double movement, so you can still do your regular action, whatever that is, and then you can do your move,
Okay.
and that'll be 60 foot, and then you can do a free
Dash.
dash if you want.
For another
Okay.
60. So
For another
you got
60.
120.
I will. I will cast guiding bolt at Lodegar.
Okay, guiding bolt. Roll to hit.
Oh, sorry. Nat 1. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Now you notice when you're doing this guiding bolt, you're pretty close range. That Gungo's bullets, the armor itself seems to be absorbing some of that damage, and you can see dings and cuts, and from these slugs that have been hitting him. and so whatever the Lasdragal within this armour is probably resistant to the damage taken, but on the flip side, the armour itself is being damaged.
Okay. All right. Bonus action. Very shot.
Oh,
Hopefully
yes.
this hits.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
On that too.
2 natural ones.
So he just. Yep. And then he's going to turn around and dash and catch up to, as close as he can to Noida.
Okay. You can just use your arrow keys or something. You're going to be moving 12 squares. No, 24.
I only have 30 feet of movement.
No, but it's doubled because of haste, and then you can also dash. So you get 120.
No, yeah,
No, I'm just going to catch up to you.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
You'll catch up to him, no problem. Okay, so you're also there, and
And I'll be like, "Where's Gungo? Where's the king?"
yeah,
I don't know. Where's the boat? Where's everyone?
okay. You can see the longboat, and there's some curious looks from the sailors on board, and they look quite alarmed.
I don't know if we have any signal for like emergency, but he was still waving it.
Okay, you look like Indiana Jones running at a plane in a river.
Start the play.
All right, one of them throws his fishing rod into the water and goes to uncoil the ropes. Okay, so Elric, you've got a bit more movement if you want, and you go racing off towards this boat.
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
The other is invisible or not to be seen. You don't see what effect that is. Lasdragal. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
5,
I can't see any of this map, by the way. I don't know if you have it darkened for a reason or.
Yeah, I can see just around me.
Can't you?
Can see just around ourselves.
Oh, it's night time,
like-
so night vision would kick in.
Okay.
Also, I think your styrofoam gives off light, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah. And I think I've got Elric emanating light in any case.
Mm-hmm.
Just naturally.
I have a
just
lantern,
for the hell of it. I've got you emitting
Well,
bright light 10 foot and low light 10 foot right now.
Yeah, that's my lantern.
Okay.
My ever bright lantern.
Yeah. And what about night vision? What's your night vision?
I don't have any night vision.
Okay. That all makes sense now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Lasdragal comes now building up a bit of speed, Juggernaut style. There's a very Marvel episode tonight. And lowers his enormous helmet and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But even with the dash, hasn't made it past your little hidey hole there, Gungo.
Okay.
It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay. Yeah, screw it. He's feeling brave. He'll pop around the corner.
Okay.
Pang, pang. 2 shots into him.
Oh, okay.
Now he can only make him move back 5 feet once around. I've just read. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
not
right.
he's not there. I don't think.
No, roll to
So
hit.
it might be. Come on. There we go. Oh, now again, he tried to hide last round, so I'll just roll again, and then I'll roll my hide. So his hide was nat 20 for the hide.
Oh, no problem.
Oh,
Sneak
nice.
attack. Sneak attack.
So 11 damage,
Okay.
and push him back 5 feet.
Okay.
Hit him again. Hey, crit!
Oh, nice one.
Nice.
If only Felton was here to see this.
How are you rolling 3 crits in a row and I rolled 2 nat ones in
2
a row?
runs. Oh, balances
Well,
out.
that's the balance, yeah.
Okay, so does that, then he'll move 30, he can move 40 feet around, so 35 to there, 40,
I think you're
and
hasted,
then he'll...
aren't you?
No, I'm not hasted. I don't think I got hasted.
I can only do 2 people.
And then he can bonus action dash, though, so he'll... Is that our boat there, is it, or...?
The larger one to the left.
Yep. And he'll say, I think we're going to get out of here. That king's on his own.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Where's the king?
He's in a little safe hiding spot at the moment.
I'm kind of fast. We could go get them.
I feel like we're getting chased by some stuff that's not so great. I mean, we can hold him off here if you want to go. If you think you can go get him.
The heavy thing. I have 8 straight. I don't think I can carry him.
Okay, well, look, I mean, if you guys can distract him, I might be able to go get him.
What do you say, Eric? Final stand? Holding the line? Just the 2 of us against the horde?
I guess we could do that.
All right.
And conjure some friends.
Okay, well, I'll go get him next round. That's it, because that's everything for Gungo this round.
Yep. Okay.
We get all the way back to the boat. Where's the king?
Okay.
You had him.
And this boat is starting to push off, and they're untying their ropes and whatnot. I was assuming I think that's what you had said, Gungo. Quick, we've got to get out of here or something.
Yeah, start it. Get ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Berserkers have already moved, and it looks like you guys are planning on having a game of British Bulldog versus the Vilkstead Berserker team. And they've run as far as they can. So, Noida, what do you want to do?
Okay, so Gango has a bonus action dash. No? Yeah, because I'll drop haste. No, I can't, because if I do, we are stunned. That doesn't.
I can take care of myself, man. It's okay.
Alright. Then I'll prepare a fireball for when I see an enemy.
Ready action?
Yeah. Like crouching behind that little box that I'm at to get some cover. Half cover, I don't know. Work. No. Before you go, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Winds on all of us. That's the good one.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
So that's I am gonna spend the sorcery points to reroll that one with my empowered healing. I'll roll the 1 and the 3.
Okay, so you do
So we all
the
take 15
Mass
or you
Cure
spread it
Winds?
out?
Sorry. Yeah, I figured wrong thing. There we go. Did he roll? No, he didn't.
It
So,
rolled
I-
beyond.
Yeah, I'll roll it in here. Should be 2d8. And 1 more. Why is my mouse doing this? Okay, so it's 8 and the 3 plus 7, 15, 18 to everyone.
18 damage to each person.
Hopefully not damage.
Yeah, 18 health.
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
needed 8, so
Right.
I'm good.
It's 22, isn't it? The +4 as well. So it's 8
no,
plus. You get
No,
8
so-
plus 3 plus 7.
Yeah, 8 plus
That's-
3 plus 7, so that's 15, 18. Isn't it?
Yeah, and then you get +4, don't you? Because isn't it 3
No,
die
no.
plus 4?
No, the 4, ignore the 4, it's just my mouse
Okay.
clicking everything. Freaking out.
No. But don't you for the healing spell get +4 on it? Isn't it 3 die
bonus-
plus 4?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. Actually.
So 22
21.
hits.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cool.
16 hits.
Nice. I need every little bit at the moment.
Okay,
Okay.
so Noida, that's your healing spells have gone off. Elric, what do you want to do?
What direction are they coming from? Over here,
Sorry?
right? What direction are they coming from? Over here?
That's the way that you guys came from.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Spike Growth. Is that a Spike Trap?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I can't see. So I'm going to run over here so I can see at least. They're coming up this corridor.
Yes.
Okay. So I would want to move it right there so it gets the most, and then I'll hold my action behind it, or just
Okay.
not hold my action. That is my action.
Okay.
So I
cast
cast spike growth.
the whole courtyard in front of you, as well as the side corridors down and beyond down the passageway that leads, down the alley that you've run through. All, gets illusory spikes, I think, or not illusory, but they're hidden. It's not as easy to see, if I remember.
Yep.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
you specifically go looking for them.
No, it's camouflaged, so they're not going to know it's there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Unless you do like an observation check or something, it's not normally something that happens in combat.
I think if they're in the area when you cast it, they see it. I think.
From where I'm standing, can I see anybody?
No, but you can hear running from the corridor directly to the south of you.
Yeah, and I can't hold a bonus action though, right?
No.
Okay. So I
So
will
okay.
just
Still have a hasted action if you want to like hide or dash to move somewhere else. But
I still have haste.
yeah,
Yep.
Okay, I'll
Goes for a
come back
minute.
over. I'll go over here next. I'll hide in here.
Yeah. Okay. So go through a doorway into a sort of warehouse of some sort, just a small warehouse, and you've got spike growth up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to hide this corner here so I can still see out the window as they come across the corner.
Yeah, if they come belting through your spike growth and beyond towards Noida, as he creeches down behind, with his pistol behind his with what your wand, your finger, whatever it is you've got, Noida, you can see him crouch there. And Gungo, you're on the jetty.
Okay. So Gungo, he's going to touch Temerity and cast Blink on himself.
ooh, cool.
He's then going to... Now, I think you said we can drink a potion as a bonus action, right?
Yes.
On ourselves. Yeah. Drink a potion of invisibility that he's got.
Okay.
And then run off down this way.
Okay. 1, 2. Yep. All right.
He's got 40-foot movement, right? So,
Okay.
so he's invisible, and then I just got to roll a d20 to see if he blinks out at the end of his turn.
Nice.
19. Yep. So he blinks out.
Okay, so now what you see is the world goes ghostly, and you're in the upside down or whatever, and or like Frodo in Lord of the Rings, when he goes into the ethereal plane, and everything else is sort of moving around in real time around you, but you, to all of the creatures around you, don't exist, and they don't exist to you. You're seeing a sort of a reflection of them run around. Okay.
That's it.
I see you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So,
That's him done.
okay, and then you hear "Rah!" doof, 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 as a bunch of guys go running into spikes and start taking spike damage. And then you hear doof, 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 gok, gok, as they sort of drown at each other. Noida, you don't see any of the Berserker forwards in the rugby team come running through the spikes.
Right.
Let's see. Yep. And Noida, it's your turn.
Okay. So still hasted. I'm gonna move up a little bit to see what's happening in there. All right. So
You see, you can just see the Lusdragal, the outline of this armored warrior, at the edge of the spikes, or at the edge, and it looks like Lusdragal has gone and run in there and taken a bit of damage, and then gone and lifted up.
okay. I can do firewall now, so I'll just twin spell guiding bolt against the last goal and the most forward berserker.
Okay.
So first, was it the armor guy?
Yes, and that's twinned, is it? Did you say?
Yeah, twinning against him and
Nice.
the berserker behind him.
Okay, 21 hits.
21. Let's see. 28 radiant.
Okay, and
Oh.
okay.
No, sorry, I don't know why it's 4th level. I did it first level.
Okay.
Be 14.
Okay, 14 damage, and some of that is going to go onto the armor, and you can see that also. You know, the figure sort of staggers a little bit as if they are injured as well.
Okay. So next, I guess attack against him will have advantage, and the berserker guy, 22 to hit.
That hits.
Right, and 13 radiant. Okay, so the same deal. Advantage against on the next attack against him. I'm gonna go back and use a hasted action to hide.
Okay, cool. You go ducking back down. Elric, what do you want to do?
Alex going to do the same thing. So, but I can't see anything.
Yeah, you're dark without the dark vision. You can't quite see down the aisle. Although I think you can. You know, it's nighttime, but not pitch black. So I assume that you can see. I just assume that you can see some figures towards the end, down the end of the passage.
Also, guiding bolt. I think it lights them up.
Oh yeah.
Check.
Okay. Well, I was going to shoot guiding bolt at Lasdragal and as well.
Okay. Oh. Roll 20 is completely cacked up on me. Whenever I do any damage to any of these berserkers, it applies it to all of them. So they're all being treated as one token for some reason.
That's because the token, you've got the green bar set to hit points rather than just a number.
Ah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so then when you do it for one, it does that for all because it thinks you've done it for the character.
Okay.
So, if you're shooting at the metal guy, you have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll roll that attack again. That's better. 22 hit.
22 hits.
12 radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay. All right, and again,
I'll follow.
does the 12 damage and does some damage to the creature within
And I'll
as
follow
well.
that up with the starry form, archer bolt,
Okay.
and that's a 15.
Still advantage.
15 misses, but yeah, roll again.
I think I only get advantage on the attack, right? No.
But you did the guiding bolt.
Okay. Oh, right.
Which also-
That doesn't
yeah.
help. Never
God.
mind. I'm rolling like crap tonight, guys.
Another natural
So,
one.
okay, I'm gonna use my haste to hide back here in this room again.
Okay. All right.
Hurry up and go. I don't think we can hold him.
Okay. Noida, you see Lasdragal flying down the corridor, out of sight of Elric and Gungo at this point.
All right.
Elric, you've got do you have your light thing, or is that something else now?
Grab what?
Your light nose Gungo.
Bro.
No, Gungo hasn't. No, he's just running by moonlight or whatever at the moment.
Yeah,
Because he's invisible.
Oh, that shield? Yeah, it's whoever has the. Is that what you asked?
Gungo used to have a nose ring with a light thing on it,
Oh yeah.
but it's not on right now. Okay, Lasdragal's come into view. Has a lot of is flying, but is otherwise looking around. Turns and sees your ship.
Oh no.
Gunko.
All right. So again, because I can't quite see the map much, I think which building was it? This building here. That's the inn.
No, you're a bit lost. You can swing around that way, but when you see it, I'll tell you that you recognise it.
Okay, all right. So when he blinks out, he can blink in 10 feet from where he blinked out. So he'll blink in here, just there.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to work out. Yeah, okay. So he'll move 1, 2, 3. He can see the berserkers there, can he?
Yes, you can.
I think he'll cut back around this way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's his move. So he'll bonus action dash 1. Is he at a dead end there or something? Because I can't.
It goes into an area of the city that is clearly not the right way, like an open market.
How tall is the building next to him?
1 story, both left and right are 1-story buildings.
Climb up.
Okay.
Climb up on top.
Okay, so you do an athletics to climb up, or do you have a natural climbing speed now?
No. Athletics, 15.
Okay, yep. All right, so you get up on top of the roof. It's pretty easy. There's things around to climb up, and they're not smooth walls by any means. You get up on top, and you can see the building. I'll just move you so that you can see it.
Yep. Okay.
There's the window with the wet stuff, and the wet curtains on the outside.
Mm-hmm. No worries.
No sign of anything.
Okay. So that's his move and bonus action dash. So now he'll just action dash and go back over to the window and climb back up.
Okay. Give us another climbing check.
21.
Okay, and you climb up to the window, look over it, and the bed that you put Frannis under has been flipped over.
And no Frannis?
No.
Is the door to the room open?
Yes, it is.
Okay. He'll just climb up into the room, and that'll probably be.
What's your passive perception?
Passive is I've got it on my thing there. 13.
Okay, so you can see a little bit of blood.
Is there a trail at all, or?
Not so much a trail, but just like a little bit of blood here and here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he'll just climb back down then.
Okay.
And he'll probably have a little bit of movement left, and he'll just start following the trail like that. And then I'll roll to see if he blinks out at the end of the round.
Okay, and you're still invisible in any case.
Yeah, but he doesn't blink out.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yep. That's him done.
Okay, you see from where you are 3 berserkers go around the corner and go running off, sort of in the direction that you were through that plaza.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear a couple more going in another direction.
Okay.
And they're not sprinting, they're sort of jogging, at a sort of military jog with their great axes.
Okay. No worries.
Noida, what do you want to do?
Two guys floating just, so I guess I'll guiding bolt in at 4th level.
At Lasdragal?
Sorry?
Lasdragal is the only one you can see right now.
Yeah,
I think.
so at him.
Where is he?
You can't see him, Elric.
You don't see him.
Okay.
Let's see. He's nearby. So I'm hidden. Do I get advantage?
Have you done a stealth check? Do a stealth check now.
Right up. So
19.
19.
Let's have a look. You do.
Nice. Oh. Well, that one.
Roll with
Oh, it didn't
advantage.
roll. Oh, it doesn't. I rolled twice because the advantage doesn't work.
That's fine. Just roll twice.
19.
Okay, that hits. Does it hit? Yes, it does.
All right. It's 28 radiant.
Oof.
And
Okay.
I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 6, and hasted action 1, 2, 4. 6. Oh no, it's doubled, so yeah, I can get like around to this corner. And that's me.
I'm just seeing. Let me know if you can see a health bar on Lasdrugal.
There's the rim, like a greenish rim around us.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you can't see the health bar of the creature within. You can't see, but you can see that how much damage the armor has taken.
All right.
Elric, whereabouts are you? Oh, you're hiding in that warehouse. Yep. Okay. So you poke your head out. We're doing something.
I'm gonna poke my head out here. I'm gonna move back 5, 10, 15.
Ooh, okay, now the Ladrugal's 5 feet away from you. You get a bit of a jump scare.
Yeah. Ah! I show him 10 feet away. Is that right? Oh,
He's 5.
feet away?
He's
Okay.
5.
can I make a ranged attack?
Yeah. You're in range right now, not melee.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with another guiding bolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
18.
18 misses. Ching! It bounces off the armor.
All right.
It's plate.
Bonus action, starry form.
Okay, get a shot.
That should hit.
28. Oh, boom! Very good.
7 radiant damage.
Okay.
And he's going to look for Noida which way he went and run in that direction
Okay.
with his haste.
Okay.
Which is and now he's lost.
You guys are sprinting through a street in the rain at night.
He's gonna duck into this building.
Okay, your ship is starting. It's about 5 feet out from the jetty now. It's part of the map, so I can't actually move it.
Okay.
Right.
That's Elric. That's his turn.
I think we are splitting the party to a whole new level where everyone goes by themselves.
It's lost. You're just too fast. You can get too far too quickly. Okay, Lasdrugal flies at full speed across to the boat, and then the gauntlets seem to glow and hum, and then he just punches it, poof, poof, and punches the sides of your boat at the waterline.
Okay.
And let's see. All right. Punches twice. Okay. Both times hits. And does 20 damage to your vessel. Gets a bit of a crack. And you can hear some commotion, some sort of splashing commotion, far to the east of you, a couple of jetties along. You can't quite see what's going on there in the dark. Gungo, what are you going to do? You're down at the blood trail.
Okay, So going to keep following this way. So the reason I can't see the north is there's a building there, right?
Yes, that's right.
5, 6, 7. So can't see anything around the corner there.
No, what did you say? 13, wasn't it?
13, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear sounds of running through this 10-foot doorway between two walls.
Up to the northeast.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so he's got 5 more there. Dash 2, 3, 4. He's a berserker there, I guess.
He's berserker, and he looks like he's moving towards that doorway to the north. This is an open courtyard.
Okay, Morgunga's going to beat him to it. 5, 6, 7, 8. So he gets to there with his dash. So what can he see there?
He can see another berserker that's also moving through that doorway.
Okay. And then he will use his action dash as well, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, you've gone through a square into the melee range of that berserker there.
Yeah, I'm invisible though.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yep, all right.
And sees that. And they've got him, have they?
They do. You can see he's kneeling down in the water, arms held back behind him, so that he sort of faces right down. One of the berserkers has sort of pulled his hair back and has just run a very sharp blade straight across his throat. And then another one has just pushed his head underwater and holding it there.
All right. So he's got 10 foot of movement left. He'll move 1, 2, just around the corner there. And that'll be him done.
Okay.
Roll a d20. It doesn't blink out. But I'm invisible. So that's good.
All right.
All right, that's him done.
Okay. Noida. What do you want to do? You can see your ship being pummeled, I think. I can't even see you. I've lost you as well. Oh, God.
I'm over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can hear breaking wood and...
Okay, yeah, so I'll run back towards the source of the noise. The big guy's over there. I will keep pummeling him with guiding bolts, I guess.
Guiding bolts, yep.
Okay. There you go. 27 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And that's 22 raging. And hasted action. I don't know if that's all. I guess that's all. Then I'll go into this corner over here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm struggling with my keyboard right now. The keys are not hitting them. Could be battery. But it's sort of working. But okay, so you fly in, run in, do your guiding bolt. Where are you now? And then you sort of dash out of sight. Yes.
Yeah. What I'm hoping is a narrow alleyway.
It is.
Where he cannot enter.
Okay, you're chipping away at your nails. Elric, what do you want to do?
Elric's going to step out, and I think I could kind of make out what he's doing from here.
Yes, consider it dim light.
Dim light, and I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out a fuddy and toss it. I'm hoping for my my mammoth, but we'll see what we get.
Okay. 3.
3. What is that?
I don't know.
If we go in order down your bag of buddies list, it's a giant rat.
Yep, that's it. Okay.
Which isn't going to help much, but...
Bag of buddies, giant rat. Oh yeah, you've already dragged it on there. Good.
Okay. And Then I'm going to cast Moonbeam on Lasdrugel.
Okay, now is the Bagger Buddies a bonus action?
It says an act. Oh, you're right. You're right. This is an action. So
Okay. No spell at this stage.
I've got modified Bagger Friends in my inventory, and it says it's an action. So
Yeah, okay.
So I have a bonus action. I will shoot
Oh, yes, okay.
my Starry Portal, and it probably misses.
Yeah, it does. Ching!
You have advantage. You have advantage because I hit him with guiding bolt.
Okay. There's another attack. That hits.
Ooh, okay, very good.
10
You
radiant.
did hit it.
And then I'll stick my rat on him just if he can get there.
All right.
He's up in the air, right? Or did he land?
No, he's up in the air.
Okay.
Oh, he's actually over the water. Yeah, it's not quite, because the ship's moved away a little bit.
I'll just look at the rat and say, see what you can do.
That's right. I will average out the rat's damage and apply it to the Lasdrugel. Okay. The other turns and looks in your direction, Gunko. As far as you can tell, not directly at you, but, is looking around. Drizzling rain. You can see the waves washing against these rocks here. Not stormy or anything like that, just like in the sort of sad and lonely way. Frannis is not moving at all. The Berserker's sort of still holding Frannis underwater, though. As you can see, this pool of red start to grow and then be washed onto the rocks. The veiled other, however, holds a hand out and the tentacles splay out and there's this poof, this wave of psychic force comes sailing across you. You need to do an intelligence saving throw.
Well,
Oh, okay. So you take 19 damage and are stunned. Where are you? You're reeling and unable to think. Incapacitated, can't move. You can sort of speak like punch drunk. Automatically fail any strength or dexterity saving throws. And attack rolls creatures have. And now I think that you're still invisible, however.
You still might blink out.
He hasn't yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might still blank out.
Yeah, you might still blink out. Okay, so, but you're sort of still standing there, sort of slumped against the wall where you were sort of taking a bit of, and you are still invisible. I don't think you drink the potion, so there's no concentration involved.
No, there's no concentration involved.
Nice. Okay, so, crikey. And the creature takes a couple of steps in your direction. Not directly towards you. Okay, Elric, you're not invisible, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Does Gungo get his turn?
You're after Lasdrugel.
Oh, okay, I thought... Oh, right, that wasn't Lasdrugel, that was... Yep.
All right, Lasdrugel's going to go, and you need to do a intelligence saving throw. Elric? Oh, boss, like a boss.
Nice.
Okay, and Lasdrugel moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And moves back. Still staying just off the ground. Gungo. Let's have a look. You're
So
stunned. Let's see. Incapacitated
yeah, so
as well.
he can't do anything. So I guess I'll just get the D20 roll for blinking. Yeah, so he blinks out.
Okay, you blink out, and also you can do a saving throw for the stun at the end of your turn as well.
Okay. 15.
Ooh. That's borderline. Okay, you shake it off and you come to your senses and you can see that you're sort of slumped against a wall. There's this mind flayer clearly looking around for you, and the berserkers are looking curiously over at the veiled lady.
No worries.
Berserkers go.
Oh, you could still blink out, no?
He is.
Yeah,
out.
he did blink out. Yep, he did
yeah.
blink.
Good.
Okay, some berserkers come your way, Elric.
Okay.
You got +2 to AC from haste.
+2 AC. What does that put your AC at? So must be astronomical.
Who has +2?
You have +2 because of haste.
Well, I'm at 21 then.
21.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ridiculous for a druid.
Yeah. First one misses on his first attack.
It's because of that survival mantle.
Yeah. Misses again. Second one hits. Third one hits you twice. So you take 3 attacks, doing 34 damage.
Okay.
And 2 of these berserkers come to the veiled lady and just flank her. And 2 berserkers come through the archway, sort of standing there, taking guard. Gungo, the berserkers that have come through are standing right next to you, like you could reach out and touch them if you weren't ethereal.
Yep.
Noida.
Right. This time I'll go on there. Okay. In Oregon trouble, I'll twin spell at 4th level. Guiding bolt between 2 closest berserkers.
Okay.
So we go. First one, second. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Oh, okay. That will be 19 to the first one, and then 27 to the other guy, and that will be 22 damage. So.
With 14 hit?
On the berserker.
Nice.
On berserker. Yeah.
Some of them have got no armor. Some of them have got a little bit of armor. Some of them are dexterous. Some of them not. They're not all identical.
Yeah. So one 19 damage, the other 22.
Okay.
I will yell attack.
Which 2 did you go after?
The bottom 2.
Okay.
Can you see coloured rings around them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That gives you the
One of them has a
indication.
web on it.
Oh, he was caught in the entangle at one stage.
That's right. Which the non-existent entangle.
Sorry?
The non-existent entangle. For
Yeah.
the
Yeah. I still got it on him. Don't worry about it. We'll move on. Noida, anything else?
That was for sorcerer. Yeah, I'll keep it away. I'll just say something like, "No, why don't you become someone your size?" And run away. Oh. I don't know, somewhere around here.
Okay. All right.
And the
So,
thing.
so you go running sort of back towards the city. Elric, what are you going to do?
I'm going. I can mentally talk to my buggies, right?
I think so.
And so I want them to get out of the way because I'm about to cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell my rat to get behind me or something.
All right. It has its action after
Or-
you.
After me?
Yep.
Well, he's just going to have to take it then. Casting Thunderwave once again at 4th level.
All right. This buddy word, don't think it means what you think it means.
Please don't hate me, Mr. Giant Rat. But he needs to make a Constitution saving throw as everybody else does.
Yeah, okay.
DC 17. And then they all take 15 thunder damage.
Okay.
Fail.
Now, I think the one that's directly south of you is going to get missed. Like, it's not possible to get all of those 3. Like, they're sort of wrapped around you. You're looking for sort of a square. It's a wave that projects out from you.
Then it's going to be the 2 lower ones.
Okay, all right.
So I missed the rat.
You missed the rat. I hear you, buddy. Yeah. All right. And these 2 are the ones that failed. 15 damage.
Yes.
Okay, 1 drops.
And they get pushed backwards 10 feet.
Delete. And 1 takes damage. And goes back. How much? 10, 15?
Yeah, 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. All right, cool.
Okay. Bonus action, I guess I'm going to... The only bonus action I have is my Starry Form Archer, and I guess I'll do it at disadvantage.
Okay. Shoot the guy that's next to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 14.
14 is a hit.
12 radiant damage.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'll do it in a minute. I'll move up.
And then I'm going to... yeah, that's it. Hold my ground.
Okay. 1.
Elric's had enough.
Okay, Losregal comes sailing over at full speed and is now directly above you.
Okay.
Actually, can stop about there in the air. That's probably better. And you feel this wave, bush of force wash over you. You need to do an intelligence saving throw.
Dang it.
Oh, a fail. Okay. You also are stunned. And you take... This was a different effect than the one where you were being targeted with a specific, brain trauma.
Okay.
And you take 23 damage. Where are you, Noida? You can see people start to come out of their houses and look around, and they seem to be moving as if they're not just curious, but alert. Most of them have got some sort of kitchen knife or hammer or some sort of improvised weapon in their hands.
Okay. I would just go like, wave them up. Like, stay indoors, stay indoors.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what's your passive insight?
Not too good, I guess. 10.
Okay. Nothing to see. Okay.
Like, the scene from Naked Gun. No, Leslie Nielsen, like, nothing to see here, disperse.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on to Gungo.
Okay. So, the king, what's going on with him?
He looks dead, as far as you can tell.
Right, and the berserker there, what's he doing?
He's still holding him underwater for the shits and giggles.
Okay. So Gunga's going to blink out to here. When he blinks back in. He's going to move to here. How hard did you think it would be to grab the king's body?
Oh, he's being held by the berserker at the moment.
Okay. And is this like how far down to the water is it? Is this like just a little beach or something? Is it? It's not like it's a drop down or anything.
No, it's not a drop down. He would have been on his knees in the water and then.
Right. Okay. And how deep's the water there?
Well, the berserker's a little bit deeper in. It would be about waist deep in.
Okay. So you can kind of walk through it or move through it. I can't see down the. I can't see where the others are, and I can't even see the boat from there, can I?
No, but the action you can hear is definitely to the west of you, directly west.
Yep. Okay. So I think he's just going to move to here in the water, and he's going to try and grab the king's body, like yank it away.
Okay. All right. So you try and grab the king's body. I think if you were just picking something up, invisible, that would be fine. If it starts to get contested, I think that's probably going to trigger the attack, send you visible.
Yep, that's fair enough.
Okay. All right. So roll your grapple, and I will do an opposed one for this dude.
Okay. Yep.
You're having a tug of war now over this ragdoll Frennis. I rolled a natural 1. So you snatch him out of the hands.
Right, and then he'll just drag him off into the water.
Okay.
With me.
Okay.
And then he'll just bonus action dash, and then action dash, and just take his body, just dive into the water and just go under the water, deep,
Okay.
as you can,
All
and
right.
start swimming towards the ship under the water.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I might as well move because he can.
Yep.
So he'll probably get around to. Oh, he'd be able to get. Yeah.
You'll be moving. You'll be swimming at half speed with someone.
Half moving, right? Yeah. So he'd be able to probably get to, because he's 40, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he had 10. Yeah, about there. Yep.
Okay.
One back there,
Okay.
and he's under the water as deep as he can be.
You see some of these berserkers come swimming after you. They're nowhere near as fast as you. But what's happened is their necks have sort of split open, and all this feathery tendrils are coming out of the sides of their necks, and their mouths are agape like an eel or a tuna, and that almost as if they've sort of turned or transformed into some other sort of creature. Or they were always like that, but it was a bit concealed somehow.
Okay.
Bit like
Okay.
Aquaman diving into the water and suddenly you realise he's got webbed feet or whatever.
No worries.
Nowhere near as fast as you.
Okay.
So that was them. I think there's a berserker still over with Elric. Yeah, there is. There's 2 of them. One got knocked back a little bit. And they both rush in and attack you, Elric.
So I should just roll to see if I blink out as well.
Oh, yeah, check that.
No, I don't.
Okay.
probably good.
I'll have to figure out what happens with Frannis when you blink out. Is he dead or is he alive? Is he equipment or is he another being? Okay, poor Gungo. Not Gungo, what's your name? Elric. Berserkers. 1 attacks.
I still have haste.
Yeah, you still got haste.
Yep.
And misses.
It's plus 21.
1 hits. Does 12 damage.
Oof.
The second one crits. And does 12... does 17 damage.
All right, Elric's down.
Oh! Is there someone else there? Okay.
He's stunned too, so they have advantage.
Oh, they've got advantage anyway because they go reckless all the time.
Yep.
His last attack kills your rat.
Of course it does.
Okay. For good measure. Noida,
Just a
where
good
are
rat.
you? Where are you?
I'm over here.
Okay, oh, that's right. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll run back. 1, 2, 3, 6. See the familiar sight of unconscious Elric on the ground?
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since Elric's been down. But it's not uncommon.
Right. But funny enough, even while unconscious, you do get +2 from haste. So I was hoping Gago will be back by now. Anyway, a twin spell, another guiding bolt, first level, at the 2 berserkers.
Okay. You can see that Elric is unconscious, laying on the ground in front of these 2 berserkers.
Yep. So I'm gonna hit them.
Oh, the 2 berserkers? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one 16.
Hits.
Second one
Oh,
34.
nice one.
So it will be 18 and 14 respectively.
Okay, it doesn't kill the second one, but the first one dies from it.
Alright. And I'll keep moving. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. My hasted action, I'll just move into the space. Hopefully they'll attack me instead.
Okay. Elric goes. Death saving throw.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Nice one. The other... I don't think anyone sees what happens there. Lozdrigal goes. He races out to here. And... Oh no, he can come to you, Noida.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to punch you twice.
Go on.
Okay. All right, swings twice. They're a bit wild flails, and hitting armor class 12.
Miss.
Okay, both of those miss in that case. So roll 2 8s.
Mm-hmm.
Gungo.
Okay, so can Gunga get underneath this jetty here?
Yep. Yeah, you can.
So what is that going to be? That's going to be. So he'll go underneath the jetty. Half movement will get him into there.
Okay.
If that's with a move and a dash. And then how hard would it be to get up onto the boat?
You surface and you see that there's people there madly poling away with their oars, and a couple of the rowers will grab you and give you a hoik up.
All right. Get up with the king's body and then just start moving. I think I could probably move to there.
Yep.
And he'll just start waving to Noid and say, "Come on, let's go!" Oh no!
Okay. And you can see now that you're sort of looking up and down, there's sort of people with lanterns coming out, holding them up and looking around, peering around, and you can see that they've all well, they look like regular, although slightly creepy humans. They're sort of either got spines poking out from their shoulders, or they've got claws coming out. In one case, the whole face is opened up like that eel teeth that you saw from the barbarian in the other room.
Gotcha.
And they're turning your attention in your direction.
Okay. So Gungo's finished. So I'll just roll to see if he blinks. He blinks out.
Okay. Now this is really weird. You blink out, and you're on a ship which is moving under you, but you're. Anyway, the berserkers go. I think there's one berserker here to have 2 attacks on you. Let's see. And I'm just going to paraphrase the rest. So some aquatic berserkers come and jump up onto the jetty. Or jump, haul themselves up. But it's a dash to get them there. And armor class 19, Noida.
The shield.
Shield, boom, ching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using second level spell.
Okay, and armor class 14. It's still going to miss anyway because of the shield.
Yep.
Right. Excellent. That is you. And Noida, it's your turn.
All right.
What are you going to do?
So I have an idea. It's super risky. I can either save us or doom both of us. So I am going to try life transference on Elric. So
Okay.
yeah. I take 18. Eric gets twice that, so 36
Okay.
HP.
You come conscious.
Yes, but here's the bad part. I need to make a con save, and if I fail on haste, we are both stunned.
Oh!
I have advantage. I saved.
Oh!
Yay!
Okay.
Okay.
So
Hasted action. Yeah.
talk us through what you just did. You did life transference, which swaps some of your health onto Elric. He gasps conscious, horrified. You are completely unconscious. The stunned effect no longer applies. The Noida, you've then potentially lose the haste, and if you lose the haste, you're reeling because of the energy drain, right?
Yeah. You cannot take actions and cannot move for, right?
Okay.
But I saved. I still have it for 2 more rounds, so we need to move.
Okay.
Hasted action, disengage, and I'm just bolting into the ship.
Oh, so you can disengage yourself anyway as your hasted action right now?
Yep.
Okay.
And onto the ship.
Okay. And you go jump, psh, and you're leaping. Now, you can't just jump onto this ship. There's berserkers in the way, because remember the ship's moved away a little bit.
Oh, it moved. Okay. Yeah. I have a ring of water walking.
You go sprinting straight off across the shore and onto the water, and I don't know, Jesus your way onto the boat. Okay. Well, Elric, you happen to be next in the initiative order.
Thanks for the healing.
Yeah.
I don't think I have haste anymore. When I went unconscious, I lost haste, right?
No, you do have it.
I do. I still have it.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll disengage and I'll follow
Yep.
Noida's lead. He probably grabs me by the wrist and drags me with him. So
Okay. Now,
through
do
the
you
water and everything.
do you have a way to get across the water? Oh, you've got a natural swimming speed.
I do not, do I?
No, I think it's ranges.
I don't know.
I forget.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. But we can get there if we just took the dock, right?
Yeah, just because it's pulling away, like the ship that's here is built into the map. I can't sort of move it away a little bit. So Noida just ran across the water to get to the ship.
I'll jump.
A jump. Okay.
I'll run and jump.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you me an athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics?
You can do acrobatics. In other words, try and run along the jetty a little bit. Try and give yourself a bit of a boost.
Okay,
That's it.
I'll do that. But
Can we like use our reaction to help him and like try and catch him or something as he's running? Or
Yeah, you can have advantage because you've got people ready to.
Can I cast guidance on that? I don't think it'll make a difference. I fall in the water, dude.
we gave you advantage though because we're
Yeah.
reaching out for you.
You've got advantage.
Okay. All right.
Make
I'll
it
try
count.
this again.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll put you off to the side there. You've gone rah, splash. Now you pretty much had the distance, or at least enough to grab onto the back of the ship or something, but didn't quite make it and slipped off. So you're right there in the water. I'm putting you just right behind the ship, but just imagine that you and the ship are sort of 15 feet further out.
He's on one of the oars going up and down into the water.
Am I at least holding on to the boat? Can I at least grab the boat?
No, not with your 6.
All right.
Let's
You
see.
could keep moving.
I will go underwater since I
Yeah,
can breathe
okay.
underwater with my
Yeah.
armor.
You've still got plenty of movement. You could swim. You can continue swimming.
Okay, I'll swim. I'll swim and see if I can catch the boat.
Okay, so if you want to...
But underwater.
You dive underwater and do your frantic hasted swimming, and you swim the entire length of the boat and get to the front. And just like Gungo, there's plenty of blokes there that aren't being aggressed by berserkers to haul you out onto the ship. So you flop into the deck, bleeding, cracked ribs from being punched by this Osdragal, and the ship sort of breaks away from the water. Some of these berserkers run along to the edge of the jetty and throw their hand axes as far as they can, and some of them land near the ship. Some of them sink into the ship. One of them theatrically hits the mast that's standing next to that Noida's standing next to. But otherwise, you sort of move away with just as you see Lasdragal and this sort of shrouded figure standing side by side, watching you depart into the darkness of the night and the rain.
Oh, he's not going to follow us with his Iron Man suit?
He doesn't seem to, no.
Okay, first things first. Hey, Elric, I got the king. Is it you that can do that fancy thing when you can, make someone come back to life if it's quick enough?
I do. All right, I will walk up to him and cast Revivify.
Oh. That's amazing too, because if my counting is correct, I think it's been about 9 rounds since we left him.
Yeah, and
Yeah, no, he only died. He only died like halfway through that battle. Though they only cut his throat when I got to the
they cut his throat well after in the water over there.
Has it been more than a minute?
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, you're not sure. You've been hasted. Your time is but you.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can still bring him back with Revivify?
Yep, that'll take an extra round. Do you want to?
No, just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Gaga said, just do it.
It costs 300 diamonds.
I'll pay it. I'll pay for it if it doesn't work. I'll pay for it anyway. Just do it.
Okay.
The king. He's the king, man.
Okay.
I'll give you the
Ulrich's patting his pockets and counting your diamonds in his hands. I don't. All right, you cast it, and this gout of seaweedy water comes spurting out of the king, and you can see that the slash across his throat is somehow knitted magically. And he is arisen.
Thank the stars.
Don't go slap him on the back. Hey, King! There you go. Everything turned out just fine.
Everything went to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was way more interesting than if we just had to go into a fight. Oh, see? Selwood's not here to see me shooting things, and Binius isn't here to see me not killing things.
All right. So your expert rowers just go, obviously holing ass out into the water. What are you going to do from here?
Okay.
I will.
Hey, I reckon, I reckon we should get out his shield. And say, looky what we've got, and see if we can get him. Maybe rest first. Maybe rest first. Yeah, bait him. Get it out. He can see us when we get it out. So we're just like.
Elric's gonna stop him and say, "No, leave that be. Let's rest first.
Yeah, let's rest first.
We can
Okay,
lure him
fair
into
enough.
the trap later."
Yeah.
Uh,
I wonder what happened if I my sword into that eye on the shield. That's what I'm gonna do.
So, but before you start, meddling with mystical artifacts of unknown origins, can you take 10 minutes for prayer of healing?
I would love to hear about your father for 10 minutes, Noida. I'll slap you on the back and sit down.
Okay,
I will. Yeah. I will say we set a course due north for the time being, straight out to sea.
Okay.
We should head for that other island. We should head for the other island where they're going to have the thing, or do we want to just head out and look for the Elven City?
So we need to collect Binius from the other island, or he's infiltrated.
Oh, they were on.
Binius is below decks.
Yeah, sorry. They would come out. So what was that? What was that all about?
I thought that Binius went to the other island for the council meeting or something.
No, that's where we were going to go. Oh no, there was a ceremony on the island we just ran away from as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, you missed that party.
Yeah, okay. That's all right. Well, we can always go back.
Yeah, we'll come back later. When they're not so
That's why I'm saying let's just head out to sea and recoup a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's two things we can.
Or is there...
You going? Sorry, Alec.
I said, are we safe, or is there a berserker on the ship?
No, you're safe.
Okay, so everyone gets 24 healing after 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Including the king.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I mean, once we've rested up, our choices are what? To go to the other island where we've been forbidden to go, head out and find the Elven City, or go back.
I mean, it kind of depends. Do we know where the Elven City is?
Well, no.
Right. So
I don't think so.
maybe they're close on the island.
Now we're not supposed to go there, but I guess that doesn't kind of matter anymore, right?
I mean, we have a king with us.
Yeah, king. Are we allowed to go there now?
Ask him what we should do.
Trisk is only for the elders.
Yeah, we got Binius here. Deep Lord Binius. He's down below having a little dragon nap.
So how are we going to rescue the Kraken?
Rescue? I thought you said he was dead.
Well, or avenge him.
I mean, who killed him?
You want to go back to where we just came from and have another go at the... You didn't...
What did they want you for?
I've no idea what the visitors wanted.
Cultist versus mind flayers. Gotta love it. Pick a side. No thanks.
Well, ask the crow's nest to see if we're being followed at all.
Okay. As far as I can tell, no.
All right.
Maybe-
You go
Maybe
through.
the armor operates on like Back to the Future flying skateboard logic. It cannot work over water.
We live to fight another day.
So okay, why don't we
Mhm.
get a night's rest and then get that shield out
All right.
before and then after that, because he'll know. I don't know if he knows. We'll know where we are, but he can see us. And then after that, we can take off. We could just throw it overboard and let it go. No, maybe not. Okay.
No, he can get it.
Yeah, he'd have to come here to get
I
it.
wish there was a way we could destroy it.
Well, maybe there is. We haven't tried.
So
I'm with you.
But
Let's rest.
I wouldn't mind poking that eye with something sharp.
Why am I? I'm on the map twice.
are you? Oh, yeah.
You're besides yourself.
I'm excited. Exactly.
There you are.
There we are.
Oh, okay.
Should we take a coffee break or?
Oh, I think that's a great idea. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We need a moment to think as well. So.
Meet back in 10 then.
Okay. Good
Okay.
break.
All right.
So, King, he just wanted to get away, right? So we can just take him
Yes.
wherever we like. He doesn't. Excuse me. He doesn't care.
Although you get the gist that he hasn't realised, hasn't switched on yet, that you're not friends of the Kraken Society.
Okay. So, do you have any other allies around the place, King?
Well, allies. I guess there are many of ones who follow Slarkrathel, but our elders, our most powerful, are on Trisk. The
Well,
ones
maybe
who,
we should go there.
ones who
talk
lead
to them.
us. Oh, none may set foot on Trisk.
Okay. Well, you know that those guys, while you were kind of, sleeping, a whole bunch of people came out of their homes with those spikes and stuff all over them. So I don't know how
the
many
blessings.
people.
They are our returned,
Oh.
our returned children.
Okay.
You
So
would
they were
kn-
on
you
our
would-
side?
You would know this. Oh yes.
Oh, well, Deep Lord Binyas keeps his cards close to his chest and doesn't tell us all these sort of things, yeah.
At their coming of age, or as the parents deem it, we cast our children into the sea, into the rocks over the cliff.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
rite.
Lovely.
It's a rite of passage.
Mm. Yeah, okay.
Babies, toddlers, teenagers, sometimes
Not for
always,
everybody, but-
sometimes always fully grown.
Well,
Okay.
how is a baby going through a trial of passages?
Well, they come. They
guess it's
return
good.
to us some years later.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this what happened to you?
This is what happened to all of us.
Okay.
We've all undergone the trials and
Okay.
been found fitting.
I will call you the drowned king.
And those that aren't found fitting? Just gurgle, no longer
We
seen?
never seen again.
Mm.
Kraken deems them unworthy.
Uh,
But those people, the townsfolk that came out, they weren't themselves.
okay. So that's the issue here. And you don't think the elders on Trisk should be told about this?
They should. Can
So are we let it go there?
Okay, roll persuasion. You can have advantage. It's compelling.
Okay. Persuasion with advantage. 18.
Ooh, okay. He says, well, there is the law of the elders, but as you have one amongst you, I guess he could set foot onto Trisk.
Okay. Well, he's doing his nails now, but he's downstairs here.
If you were seen as his entourage, then I guess that the other elders might, given the circumstances as you describe and everything, that might be accepted.
Okay.
I don't think
maybe
I don't think all of your crew, and even myself, there's no need for me to be on Trisk. Trisk is only for elders.
Well, we can be Deep Lord Binius's entourage.
I believe he chose you as his emissary. Gungo.
He says, "Oh, Trisk is the Trisk is where all the strange purple rocks, the bizarre ones, live."
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I can step up. It can step up another notch, can it? Okay.
So, when we get there, what do we exactly tell them? What were this purple, greedy-looking things?
Tell them visitors have come and are taking over.
Mm.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. And King, do you know anything about a lost elven city?
You'd need to talk to the Deep Lords.
Okay. Oh, I'll just go ask Binius.
Yeah, right.
No, okay, let's go to Trisk then, and
Okay.
we'll be.
How is the king not an elder?
It's like he's got. It's like we're the theocracy. There's the actual king, but the real power is in the cult members. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So we rescued the wrong leader.
Wow.
I mean-
maybe there's no right leader. This is as good as we gotta
that's
get. All we gotta do is tell these people at Trisk that there's some freaky octopus people back at the other city, and they need to go do something about it. And then, in order to give them that information, maybe we can try and find out where the Elven city is, and then while they're doing that, we can go take off and go to the Elven city.
Was the king the one who said that he couldn't feel his connection to the Kraken anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, so he does have a connection to the. Do all the followers have a
Oh
connection to the
yes,
Kraken?
yes. Mostly when we press our hands to the ancient stones.
Oh yeah, you should have seen that last week. Okay. Yeah, there's people touching stones. It was all kind of weird.
Noida and I were scrubbing the decks of the ship. Sorry, you missed all that.
yep.
Okay. Well, after Trisk then, I guess.
Yes, if the Kraken is truly dead, then it won't mind
Wonder
us
what-
being there.
I wonder how the elders are going then.
Yes.
I'm still confused why the people who worship giant squid have a beef with people who have squids for head.
Cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
I still want to know what it was. I still want to know what it was that I poured into the ocean at the behest of this shield, which we should address now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the other thing we could do. Get that shield out. We didn't do anything with that.
I don't know. We can poke it, as you said.
Oh yeah, okay. Before we start heading in the direction of Trisk, like when we're just floating at sea. Yeah, shall we get it out?
Yeah. When we get to our house, we should go like, oh, it's good that we are safe on our voyage back home. Wink, wink.
Yes, indeed. Or we could just stick a knife into that eyeball and see what happens.
I'd like to do that. I'd like to see you do that. No, better yet, just shove your horn into it.
Yeah.
Like one of your horns. How do you like that?
Yeah, well, we could just just set up the shield in the latrine for a few days first, so we can watch that.
Uh,
All right.
does anyone remember where we found the shield?
uh,
Mm.
It was in the wreck of the
no.
Golden Crown.
Right. Okay.
So what?
The wreck of the Golden Crown.
That's where the
Back on the
Sahuagin
road.
were
So
based,
there's-
just off.
Yeah, the Sahuagin were in there, but they had somehow turned from their Sokola, the god of sharks and Sahuagin, and had desecrated their own altar and started to make this sort of Cthulhu-esque type, mosaic in its stead.
Okay.
Whatever happened to that wizard that we woke up down there too?
He went off to
brown
get
one.
he went off to get his staff.
He was just like, "Thanks, bye."
Okay.
He was headed to the Purple Rocks. He said.
Oh,
So
did we see him anywhere?
You didn't.
Well,
We did.
okay.
No.
so
All right.
let's imagine that the guy, the big robot from Warhammer 20,000, left his shield in there to watch over the people he already converted. Seems like the squid people go around turning all weird heathen tribes that worship underwater things into
Yeah.
the
Funny how it
Cthulhu.
looks.
Who has the bag of holding right now?
I think I carry it. Gungo carries it because it still weighs a fair bit.
Well, let's get it out. See what happens.
All right.
Sure. So get it out. So it's in a sack. Get that sack out of the bag of holding.
Yep.
Take it out of the sack. It's wrapped in like leather.
Yes.
Look at each other and tell everyone on the ship just to go away.
Okay.
Go.
Wow.
Get out of the way.
Shield is-
Take it down one end of the ship and face it so the eye's looking out to sea and not
Okay.
at the ship.
Okay.
Wobble it
Under
too.
it.
Give him vertigo.
Is the,
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
eye still, is the eye still there? Is it still looking at us? Does it move?
Yeah. You get it out. You have a look at it. Look at the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's that? Elric. So
Yes.
it's just like a marble type of thing. Looks like a beautiful marble. Looks like in an eye sort of iris type shape. But at one point the pupil sort of dilates and swivels to look at you.
Okay.
And at that point,
All
this
right.
wave, you've felt this before, a wave of psychic force goes poof and blasts through you. You need to do an intelligence saving throw.
16?
Okay. All right, so this is the same thing that Lasdragal did to you before and knocked you unconscious, stunned you. And the same wave washes over you, but this time you sort of fight it off.
Oh, I know that feeling. All right, that's Gungo. See what you can do with Mad Eye over there.
Well, while he's looking at you, you should touch your eyeball while he's watching and see if that does anything to him. Oh! No, okay, just get, okay, Gungo's just going to get out his, what has he got? What has he got here? He'll get out his magic, he'll get out his magic dagger, his +1 dagger.
Yep.
And he'll spin it around and he'll just like, just jab it in the eye a little bit. Just a little bit for now.
Okay, all right. So
He's not going to look at it, he's just going to, just from behind, he's just going to like kind of look around and in the middle.
Oh, okay, so sort of, yeah, okay. all
Yeah,
right.
he's not going to look at it.
Okay, you go chink, 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 and it's like stabbing, like a marble stone.
So it just feels like metal like the rest of the shield, does it?
Or glass. Yep.
Okay. Give it a good bang! Hit it. Give it one.
You're probably scratching it. You look around and the tip of your dagger is a little bit bent.
Okay.
Maybe not if it's a magic dagger.
Yeah, okay. Gonna get out Isabella's mace.
Okay,
Give it a good old bang with that.
all right. Now that might be a bit harder to do by garroting it.
Okay, no, fine. So what he'll do is he'll get the bit of leather and put it over it, and then lay it down so the leather's over the eyeball.
Yeah.
And then bang,
All
give
right.
it one right in the guts.
Okay, you all sink your boot in. Go. Take that! I'm going to break your stuff. Okay.
Somebody else have a turn. You have a go.
Pass it. Okay, you work all your frustrations out. It's therapeutic. And let's see. I'll get you to roll a athletics for me.
Athletics. Can he rage?
Yes.
Okay, so do that and then give himself advantage.
26. You were raging definitely because you're just going to town on this thing.
Yeah, I would have done. Yeah, so 26.
Okay. All right. So eventually your rage dies down and your chest is heaving.
And
you're not sure. It's covered in leather right now.
Look away from it again. Take the leather off and just feel around. Just feel it.
Okay, it looks like there's cracks on the glove. Yeah.
What do you reckon? Should we keep going?
Can I cast Dispel Magic as a ritual?
Yeah, you can, and I think I'm not. I think that can suppress the magic of things, of magic items. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. Otherwise, people can cast Dispel Magic on your own stuff. I don't think it works on permanent magic items. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think it does.
It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Yep.
And then on a successful check, the spell ends. So it depends on.
It's only a spell that ends.
Yeah.
It has to be a spell.
Yeah.
So not an enchantment.
No.
All right, Elric would know that, I imagine, and so wouldn't even bother.
All right, should we keep going?
Sure.
Great.
Okay.
Put the leather back. Give me another one.
So when you do these sea voyages, I often go one by one and say, so how are you whiling away your time over the next day or so that get to the other island? Some people are helping out with sails, some are singing songs, Noida's got his lute out or whatever it is, and you're just off in the corner smashing the shit out of this shield.
Yeah. No, we've got a line of people. Everyone can have a go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Elric will get bored watching you try to destroy the shield, so he'll walk away and just look at the stars again.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you have seen Flying High when the people form a queue to sort of smack some shit into someone.
Yeah.
The camera goes 5 back. There's someone with a huge wrench and.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. So over the course of the coming day, you don't get much of a rest, but this shield is bent and smashed the crap out of it. So you're not too sure if it's complete. The eye is not moving. The eye hasn't moved since it had those cracks in it.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like 12 hours later, gun goes still.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, buddy. All right,
Yeah.
I think it's dead.
It's all dented up. It's like a hubcap that's been run over by trucks 20 times.
Cast it into the sea. Let's be done with it.
Oh, no, I'll wrap it up and put it back in the sack again.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe we can get a few coins for it.
Oh, yeah, just like we can taunt it with it.
Yeah.
Look what we done to your shield.
Yeah. Cop that, you.
Looking for something?
No, just like in Deadpool when he does the frisbee with the shield with the hubcap and his head. We'll do it like that with it when we can get him. We'll have the frisbee at his head.
Yeah.
Here's your shield.
Here's your shield cap.
Keep going.
All right. So over the course of the day, storm clouds brew. It's been overcast the whole time. The last week or so, as you've come past, into open water and beyond to the Purple Rocks, storm clouds brew, and you see dark grey skies. Every now and then, there's a bit of a rumble and flashes of lightning on the horizon. And maybe, half a mile away or so, Frennis gets up and watches and says, "Oh, my God, come, watch," and calls you over to see. "Look, do you see it? Do you see it?" And points out to sea.
It's a beautiful storm. I love them. What's wrong?
Take a look.
No, look.
I'll take a look. What is it?
Okay. Does anyone have any particularly good perception or eyesight or something?
I do. I'm +8.
Okay.
1+3.
Okay, so Elric, looks like you see on the horizon. I don't say on the horizon. That's too far, but maybe a mile away. There's a bit of a spout, and you can tell there's probably some whales out there.
Hmm.
Oh.
Do you see?
There's whales. Yes, I see them.
No, not the
They're
whales.
huge.
Look up.
Look up. If I look up.
Okay, you look up and you see the roiling clouds and things moving pretty quickly with the much faster winds higher up. But it's low cloud, not fog by any means. But you do spot a cloud that seems to move. Sometimes you look up, if you're just staring up at the sky, some clouds move a little bit different speeds to others, and they sort of swirl and change or whatnot. But one that sort of seems to keep its about the same size as it is, and maybe I don't know, pretty big, and but it's moving slightly faster and directly above the whales. And there's a bit of
a cloud coming toward us?
Yeah, it's just there's a bit of lightning around it here and there. It says that's look.
Do the whales look like they're distressed at all?
Oh, hard to see at this distance.
Because they're in the storm, right? Is that?
Oh, it's not really
the
a
whales?
storm. It's just there's lightning and thunder now
Okay.
and then. It's not like a huge.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of like a storm elemental type thing. Does it seem to be moving with purpose, or is it just kind of wandering around out there?
Well, you watch it for a couple of minutes, and I'll give you a perception check, Elric. Ooh, okay.
I'm studying very intently.
Okay. You think at some point you see something like shadows in the cloud of something with a shape to it, not amorphous.
There's shadows within the storm clouds.
Yeah, and while there's rain falling in sheets, you think that one of these sheets has a little bit more form to it, maybe even like being solid, and it reaches down and hits the water where these whales are, and you see a whale lift up by the tail out of the sea and up into the cloud.
Well, there's something you don't see
And
every day.
Frannis just drops to the ground, grovelling face into the thing, and says, "Slarkrath, thou lives."
Okay.
Slarkrath?
You know this guy? Is friend of yours, King?
And he's sort of blabbering. He doesn't seem to pay you much heed. "Slarkrath, thou lives. Rah!" Oh my God! He's weeping openly.
Okay.
I just can't
Do
stand
I-
this. Go ahead.
Do I know that name? Can I do a history check or something?
Yeah, it's
If I
the
know
name of
anything
the
about
kraken that they give.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And as he sees the groveling, no, you'll just say, "I can't stand those religious nuts."
Hmm.
I wonder if it's because he bashed that shield.
Okay, so If that's the
Um,
Kraken, then it has a taste for whales. It can lift a whale by the tail out of the water and slam it down. So
so we
I
should
don't
keep
think we
away from
need
that
to.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put a course for it. Let's go.
Yeah, try and avoid it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
so then, if he has evidence that the Kraken is still alive, then that means that something was affecting his mind, so that he could not have his connection with the
Yeah,
Kraken
he's
anymore.
very troubled over the coming hours, and he sits there having a crisis of faith.
Right. So it's most likely. Gungo, did you see the creatures back there? You said one of them was like a mind flayer, right?
Yeah, definitely a mind
Like an
flayer.
illithid.
Yeah.
They have power to. Remember, like when we were back at the the tentacled thing back in the Wood City that changed everybody's brains. They have power over the mind. They may be the ones who are disrupting your connection to the Kraken.
They're certainly the ones that wanted the Kraken dead, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing something like that.
Well,
Okay.
as long as we have the king with us, I don't think the Kraken will hurt us.
Well,
And one
I
of
don't.
the elders down below.
I mean, they are worshipping the Kraken, but do you think the Kraken cares about them?
I think he more cares about the Deep Lords than point at the king who's groveling on the ground than this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm sufficiently worried, so let's steer away from this thing. See if it chases
Steer,
us.
steer away from it and head towards Trisk if we can still.
Okay, all right. So you steer away from it, head towards Trisk. Eventually, you come to an island very similar to the other one. All around the at the lower portion of the island has that sort of purple lichen that grows on everything, and but you don't see any town or harbour or anything like that.
Are there any other boats around the island at all?
No.
Why don't you go get
Okay.
Phineas? Ask him how do we get on here.
And
Elric's completely fooled by Phineas now.
well, how close can we get to the island?
Oh, you can get pretty close and weigh anchor, and there's a little rowboat, if you remember, that your
How about we swim?
ship's got.
We've got Jesus here, and I can swim, and Elric, you can breathe underwater, right?
Yeah, we'll just walk there.
I can give you a dolphin ride.
Okay. Wow, look at that thing.
Okay.
Very Lovecraftian.
So that gives you a bit of an idea. Now the others didn't see this, Elric, so they would have seen sheets of rain. You just might have interpreted it a little bit differently.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get the way anchor. What about you, King? You gonna stay here in the boat, or you gonna come with us?
The king says if we sail around a little bit, there is a community we can put in it.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
And yeah, are you going to come with us, or are you going to stay on the boat?
I will stay on the boat.
So, what are you the king of now?
Well, I'm the king of. I'm the usurped in exile king of.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
Vilstead.
that's okay. That's fair enough. But while you're on this ship, and Gunga's going to hand him a mop. You make yourself useful.
He says Trisk is uninhabited except for a place called Ulf of Thuga. And I'll put that into the chat for you.
Oath of Tuga.
How do we find this place?
Hang around until we find it.
Where we are now, I think if we sail around to the west.
Okay. Do that.
Okay, so you,
Onward.
you do that, you head around, and you do end up finding a small community with jetties and ships and things. Just boats, not ships.
Okay.
You pull in, and low stone and wood buildings with thatched roofs.
Okay.
Grim, drizzling rain. That's sort of rain that, while there's not much of a wind, it's just driving straight down. So in quite heavy droplets that sort of drenches you very quickly.
Okay. Now, Binius had that badge or whatever that he used to give. Are we allowed to borrow that to take with us?
Yeah, you can borrow it with you to take with you.
Okay.
Just do the.
No worries.
No one has seen Binius apart from the king, so assume one of you guys can try and take on that role.
Sure.
Not me. I've got a -1 charisma, so
I mean,
I'm just gonna act like a follower.
I can perform, but
uh,
and persuade.
well, my deception is +4.
Yeah, my deception's +1, but my performance is +9 if that helps.
I would say if anybody has the most experience at acting like a religious zealot, it's Noida.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
it's one thing acting with conviction over what you believe in, and the other thing is deceiving people.
Well, just pretend you're talking like you're like the prophet about the prophet, but you're talking about the Kraken.
I think there's a word for it starting with B. I don't
With
really
blasphemy?
like to say it. Yeah, I don't even like to hear it.
It's for a good cause. The prophet would approve.
Okay, how about Gango? First, you dress up and you give us your best impression, and then I will try and we'll see whose looks better.
Okay.
Dress up montage.
You know, I can disguise myself. That's a furball thing. You can totally morph.
There you
into
go.
and-
Yeah, but what do we don't need to disguise ourselves. We can just go in and be one of us can just be the Deep Lord or the Deep Lord's entourage. But I guess what we want to do is find out where the Elven City is. That's what we want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to have someone that can somewhere talking them around into letting us know where that is. Maybe
I'll cast guidance on whoever needs it.
Okay, how about this?
I'll help you. I'll help disguise you.
All right, sure. Do you want me to have a go at it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We just go in? We just do it? Let's go talk to them, or you want me to have a practice first?
Well, give us your best shot.
Well, I was going to say something like, we're here on the behest of what's that guy's name?
Yeah, you
Mr.
suck.
Kraken.
Don't do it.
Mr. Kraken, and he's told us to come here and find out from you where the Elven City is, so we can go there and get his new home ready for him.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
Uh,
We bring word from what's the name of that city we just came from? There with the visitors.
Oh,
Or we need to warn them about that first, and then say that the Kraken has asked us to prepare the Elven City for his arrival.
sure.
How about that?
okay. I mean, do we know if the Kraken even talks?
It does through the brains of everybody. A lot.
Yeah, we've seen a vision.
Yes, that's it. Sounds good to me. Let's go.
How about we all just talk? Like, we could all just go Three Stooges at it and just do it.
Yeah, just You know,
Yeah, that's the ticket.
just improvise, I guess.
if anyone's got
Guess
something,
and each other.
yeah, that's right.
We are the emissaries of the Deep Lord who resides on the ship. We've been commanded to rediscover the Elven City as the main force of operation for our fight against the visitors who have taken over the last city we're at. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, works.
All right, let's go.
All right, so you walk in slow motion, and Reservoir Dogs or whoever, Kill Bill, Famous Five, whatever the hell they were called. You stride down the jetty with purpose, leaving some of your friends on the boat. King in exile, mop in hand, and
just keep the engine running.
I am disguising myself. I'm using disguise self to look like one of these dragon followers.
Okay.
So.
All right. So remember, driving rain. You enter into the Ulf of Thuga. You still see some of those black volcanic rock plinths, monoliths around the place, and you see a few people sort of huddled under eaves with wet blankets covering over them, and they seem to be just eating fish.
Okay.
Without cooking.
Not cooked. No, it's not cooked.
Oh, nice sushi.
Hey man, these people are probably freakier than where we just came from, so be prepared for anything. Gunga's going to walk up to one of the rocks,
Okay.
and when the people look at him, he's going to touch it
Okay.
and close his eyes.
All right. Granite Shrine. Okay, you place your palm across it, and you feel a mind touch yours. And you feel as if that mind is the mind of some enormous whale-like creature, but while it's smooth and long and round like a sperm whale or something, it's also amorphous and tentacled as well, and these two images are completely discordant. You have this sort of vision, this terrifying hallucination of that oily waves from the Tartarian depths are sort of washing over you, and as if you think of waves where they're filled with kelp, and you can get these kelp-filled waves, things that brush against you as the waves wash over you. But as this sort of thick, oily wave washes over you, it's filled with sort of squamous tentacles belonging to some sort of unknown horror at the back of your mind. Back as in behind you, but turning around is not going to help. And you need to do a...
Can he try anything, or is it...
Sorry?
Can Gungo try anything, or sorry, did you say I have to make a roll?
Yeah, you need to do a roll. Let's have a look. Yes, you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
2.
Oh, can you roll? Can you roll percentile dice for me?
Percentile dice.
Yes.
Nice.
41.
Okay. I'm just going to jump quickly into the cone of silence.
No! No!
Gungo, don't leave us!
We'll be back shortly. Gungo, can you hear me?
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is you've got traits, flaws.
Yes.
That
Yep.
you add a new one,
Okay.
and this is a bond. So
bond?
a bond,
Okay.
meaning it's something that overwhelming driving force for you.
Yep.
And so you've got a new personality trait, and this is a overwhelming, what do you call it? Obsession with defeating Salarquithel.
Okay.
Nothing will stand between you and your goal of slaying the Kraken.
Okay. All right.
And so I don't know how it's up to you to how you sort of manifest that.
Okay. Yep.
But that's that you feel like the Kraken needs to die.
Okay.
All right, we'll jump back.
The entrance to the Feywild place.
Right.
Were they?
No. Those were natives.
We are back.
Those weren't minotaurs. They were like native people.
But they were like weird berserkers that were worshipping something that was giving them immortality.
Yeah, but I don't think they were minotaurs.
Okay, but
The only minotaurs we met were in the cave that killed Elric and dragged his body away.
what the race is saying there. My point is yet another cult.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, and those
We've met several cults.
Yeah.
Everything okay, guy? It's done?
Gun goes.
Yeah. Dago looks a bit serious and he just says, "Let's go."
Following you.
Yeah.
Boy, Gungo's really taking this role seriously now.
Head up. Look around. Okay, so there's people around.
There's a few people around, yeah.
Gungo's just going to say, "You there?
Yep. They sort of look across at you, and
Where can I find the other Deep Lords?"
as they look across at you, let's have a look. You see that half of this guy's face is covered with plates of red bone, like a crab.
Okay.
And he says, "What? Deep Lords?
Where can I find them?
They keep to themselves, mostly in the northern shrine to the stars. But every day, dusk and dawn, they meet at the Temple of Tentacles." And he sort of gestures over in a certain direction.
How far?
2 miles. Can you roll an intimidation for me? I assume it's intimidation if you're being a bit more direct rather than...
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
What's that? 7.
Can I cast guidance?
No, not
Okay.
immediately before someone's having some sort of social interaction, because guidance is something that you sort of do the round before.
Like if he's going to climb a wall, I'll give him guidance.
Yeah.
This is in the moment. I get it.
Yeah.
And you got a 7.
Yes. He just gestures along the coast and says, "It's on the coast that way, out of Ulf."
And what time of day is it now?
You've come in the... Let's have a look. You've come almost at sundown.
Okay, so can we make it there by dusk, do we think? Or
You're not sure. He only said a short walk.
2 miles, yeah. Alright. Let's get our skates on, guys, and go check it out.
Okay.
Following you.
I'll get the 3 of you. And we'll just move to a different map.
That's cool.
How are you travelling?
Yeah, fine.
No, I mean, how are you getting there? Like, how are you in marching order or?
Oh, should we? Just walk, I guess. Yep.
Yep.
2 miles.
I'm walking.
Can't
Gungo
go
ahead,
a bit
and
front.
yeah, we are his posse.
I'm kind of walking behind Gungo a little bit, and probably next to Noida. Let
Okay.
Gungo
Go.
lead the way a little bit.
Okay.
Can't goes pretty fast, so he'd be keeping on stopping and saying, "Come on, hurry up."
Okay.
Yes, faster.
All right. So you walk along this rocky shore. There's no sand. It looks like it's all stone. A few shellfish here and there. Those sort of limpet type ones, not the bivalves. And you're presented with a strange sight. It looks like there's a naturally occurring temple. So there's a dome of rock, but it's pretty much just a ceiling, and otherwise there are pillars of rock in a ring, probably about 6 or 7 natural growths. And the sea, this temple, if you like, is looks like it's built right on the shoreline. So either it was built sometime ago and the sea has risen, but it looks like it's intentional that this temple would actually be waist deep in water, a couple of times a day as the tides come in. And at this point, at sunset, there's dim light. The sun's pretty much down. Long shadows cast by the tall plinths and the cliffs surrounding you, and it looks like there's a number of bizarre humans. I guess you can see them in the tokens there. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
A woman with black eyes and long black hair matted to her side. Another one with a fairly muscular-looking guy with purple skin and a tongue that looks like it has suckers on it. Another one looking quite like an old man, but all of his skin is taut and a little bit puffed up, but also hardened, almost as if it's like the head of a fish with these bug eyes. Another guy that's bald but has the sort of horseshoe hair as well, but a little bit more human features, and he's got sort of a mouth that sort of droops down like a groper or a snapper or something. The second last one has also a green type skin, but almost skeletal, emaciated features. And the one on the far side of you is bald, looks like has tattoos or something, purple skin, but it's more like lavender, lilac, and 2 tentacles sort of coming out from each side of the neck, coming down across the chest. And they look like they are in some sort of ritual. They're sort of knee deep in water, and the tide, the swell is sort of washing in and out. But they're actually looking up at the stars as if they're reading them.
Do you recognise what they're doing, Alaric?
What could I roll?
Yeah, you can. Oh, religion or arcana.
Okay. This is my wheelhouse. I probably would know.
Yep, you can have advantage on this roll. You're a star druid.
Okay. The first roll was better.
Okay.
17.
So it looks like a ritual of divination. Not so much one where you're trying to look into the future or find something out, but more like joining minds, making connections.
Oh. I can't be sure, but it looks like they're using divination to communicate. Connect the minds, as it is.
Hmm.
They look like they're distracted and in a trance or something, did you say?
Well, they look like their attention's diverted. Maybe not so much in a trance or
Okay.
as much as someone who's listening to a bard playing music or.
Let's go down there.
Does it look like they need help, and maybe Elric can lend his talents to help the spell, kind of volunteer to help?
Okay. Take the lead. Three of you walk along the shoreline and swing around this raised platform of solid rock where there's this angular protrusion jutting out. Just going to zoom in a little here. And you sort of come up with your swagger on. Can you roll your deception for me?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not going to be good. Can I cast guidance on that?
Yeah, you can cast guidance just before you approach, you know when you're about to say something, so.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a d4 after this.
Okay.
It's going to suck. And here's my
Okay.
I roll a 10.
All right. So,
I'm really not trying to fool anybody. I am a star druid, and I'm seeing that they're performing a star ceremony, and I'm offering my help as best as I can to my newfound brethren.
All right.
That's the deception.
Yes.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. So you walk around. Can I help? Da da da. And he sort of looks at you a little bit startled, and then the jaw sort of distends, and he says, "Ah!" And this and both growls and hisses at the same time, and looks at you, says, "Brothers, sisters, intruders," as tentacles sort of spout from his back.
Put up our hands like this and say, "We're here to talk."
Okay.
And hold out the badge.
Okay. All right. It's almost midnight. I think we should call it here because we're about to launch into something. Maybe not combat, but who knows?
Okay.
And we'll pick it up in a fortnight's time.
Yes, but Gungo will be not here for that, so good luck.
All right.
Gungo blinks out.
Okay, yeah. I'll be ethereal. Okay.
Hopefully we have more than two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Chase through the streets.
Yeah, the Benny Hill music going on in the background then, I reckon.
Yeah.
I think that was good, actually. Starting a fight in the actual... as you were trying to rush out with the king, if you had entered into a pitched battle in the tavern, I just can't see... Eventually, that even if you were winning, that tavern, eventually all the townsfolk will come out of their holes, right. And they'll be the ones with the pitchforks, and you're the vampires holed up in the...
So we made a run for it. I almost died. Gungo saved the king of the enemy.
Yeah.
And
kinda, yeah. I guess we did,
we saw Kraken, and now we're about to get in fights with the enemy.
The Council of Elders.
Oh boy.
All
It
right.
doesn't sound like they're nice people either way, so...
Yeah.
No, it's like pick your side.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well,
Okay, guys.
see you in a fortnight.
We'll see you in two weeks.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.